on topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels are microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace. What up?
1 2 1 2.
Hey, Jizzle. What's good, man?
Man, just riding the retrograde wave, man.
Yeah, I know.
How you
For
doing?
sure, me. It's me for y'all. I'm here. Hold up.
How was your trip? You just got back from somewhere.
Yeah, it was dope, man. It was incredible. I was out in Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Yo, I went to the shout out to Psycho Les from Beat Nuts. Shout out to Producer Plug. Big Boo was there. You know what I mean? She was representing.
Oh wow.
Producer Plug. Yeah, we did a nice event out there. So a shout out to Main G also. I saw her. You know, it was altogether a great event, man. That's why I don't know if I ever been to Art Week or what was it called? Art Display. When I'm a show, I got a lot of coverage for my Patreon. It was just incredible, man. We ended up doing the after hour show. Psycho Les did the mixing, and the DJ, shout out, it was DJ Richie Rich, and we went to this club called Dante. It's like a bar, like a lounge. And when I tell you AD was super fly. I'm here.
Super fly. Yup.
Yo, so y'all can see me, I'm here.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, I'm here. Here full effect. Yeah, right.
You look
Disco tech.
Yeah, you look.
Hold on, I'm
like
gonna get myself together. So
okay.
All right. So check it out.
All right.
So yeah, it was incredible. So we got to perform. Sold a lot of records, man. We did this. I had my records out there, the vinyl, and we went to this stream thing. This thing is kind of fly, man. So ended up selling a lot of vinyl, man.
Really?
Right. We on display, yeah. And I got the new shirts. I sent it to you.
Okay.
Did you get my email?
I got your message. Yeah, we're gonna hook that up today.
Yeah, man. And shout out to I know Jizza. Shout out to Purpose. He went to the show with Jizza and them. Jizza, Raekwon and Ghost. So doing all of that, it's been busy during the holidays. You know, people usually hire us, you know what I mean, just artists to do certain things. So it's kind of fun to get out to Miami. One thing about Miami, One thing about Miami, I haven't been here in a very long time. Hold on, where my camera at? I haven't been to Miami in a very long time.
Damn, Florida.
Yeah, Florida. It was fun getting out there, man. A lot of good food, good people, seeing all the different groups. You know what I mean? It was just fun. The whole thing.
That's what's up. Was it hot out there? No, it was cold, right?
No, it was hot. Hot like a mother. Word.
Yeah, I know Florida gets humid.
Yeah, it was real hot. My plan was to go to New York right afterwards, but I'm gonna go sometime during this week or whatever. But it was great, man. It was great.
Nice.
You know, got to do some recording, got to do some some upcoming stuff. It was fun.
You already got you got Christmas you got Christmas lights up in the back.
Nah, man, it just turned out that way, right?
Yeah, it looked like you got Christmas lights.
LED, you know what I mean? Microphone.
Yeah.
Microphone, little art. My little dude right here. You see him? Check him out.
Oh, you in Proverb Studios right now.
Yeah, this is Proverb Studios.
Okay.
Those who are on the Patreon gonna get to see a little bit of this.
That's right.
I got my man right here.
Okay. Hey.
The W.
That's fly.
Yeah. That's the mouse of the owl. You know what I mean?
Nice.
The mouse of the owl. Word.
Nice.
So this is it, man. This is where we planted a lot of the stuff, ideas, and just laid back. Word.
Yep.
A lot of stuff happening out there, y'all. I told everybody, be prepared, beware, man. It's crazy now. You see the allegations. It's getting crazy.
Oh man, yeah, the Jay-Z news today. I was like,
The allegations are getting crazy, yo. Man, oh man. Yo, this time right now, man. First of all, I want to send my condolences. My condolences goes out to 62nd assassin son. Word, a moment of silence for him. Word, 62nd assassin son. I told him I spoke to 60. Yo, it's just wildness, man, out there. You know what I'm saying? His son passed away, got returned. Oh, and I spoke to him. You know, YDB had to cancel a show. They wanted me to fill into the show out there, but everything just happened so abruptly. You know what I'm saying? Well, y'all show 60 some love. If y'all see him on the IG, on anything, man, show 62nd Assassinated. I spoke to him, show him some love. Let's give it up for him, man. You know, his son had returned. So, in his honor, I want to shout out 62nd. I spoke to him myself, brother. Word. It's just crazy, man, with the whole ODB family. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we all family, but it's just like, it's just crazy out there, man. Yeah. So I just want to say peace to the gods and earth. 62nd, you already know, y'all spoke to, you got a special place with me. Y'all can't hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
I can't hear KP. You hear me now?
No, you good. He needs to turn up his Reborn. You gotta turn up your headphones or something, because levels are good here.
Okay.
No, you loud and clear. I got the sound meters and everything.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, man. So yeah, so many stuff going on, man. You saw Billy Carson, man. Oh man, I wanted to play that. Come in the Billy Carson debate. That was kind of crazy.
I saw somebody post something about that. I wasn't sure how big that was.
Yeah, we could go through a little bit of it. It was kind of crazy, man. It's wild. Yeah, we could go through a little bit, but it's just so much. Like at the same time, it's like with Diddy and all the situations that's going on, right, with the whole industry, because the industry been being crooked and whatever. That's why we've been doing what we do, for a long time.
Yeah.
And so what? We do the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeers things. You never, long as you're not part of the reindeer games, but it's all good. It's all good. Sometimes you might have a shiny red nose and others might laugh at you. And your shiny red nose is your gift. That's our gift, is our shiny red nose. And we may not participate in the reindeer games. But also we have the power to fly like the rest of the reindeers. So we possess all of that, and also when the storm comes, we can see through the light. We can use our nose to guide us. Like a nose guard. In football, so you'll be the nose guard. In football, they call it the nose guard. But this is just my creative process coming in. So through the winter, man, you got to pull that sled. We become the nose guard to see through all the cloudy mist, and there's going to be a lot of incidents like that, man. It's sad to say, but we live in a crazy time in a crazy world. At the same time, where do we find that peace, that safety, that peace, that where we can sit down and relax and build with each other? Shout out to Psycho Les. He told me, sometimes he's just fast. For some reason, whatever's going to build up your spirituality, your sixth sense, that sense, that being that you can connect with, for us being who we are. Yo, that Billy Carson joint was crazy, yo. Like, everybody's showing it, so it ain't no big deal.
You saw the whole thing?
I saw a lot of it.
I saw like, I was just, going through the YouTube videos, and I remember seeing something about like, Billy Carson doesn't want you to see this. I thought it was clickbait.
I want Billy to come on the show and clear that up, man, because this is a place where he could clear some of the places, some of that stuff up. Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know if he was thrown off by the incident, but I would like for him to come on.
Well, I see he posted something about yesterday called Billy Carson exposes fake debate video.
Nah, it was real. I don't know if he was caught off guard, but it was him. Yo, I don't want to talk about it no more. You got to be able to see it.
Wow, yourself. Is it that bad?
I would like for him to come and explain it.
I just saw some video about like, Billy Carson versus some Christian gets exposed, but I thought it looked like clickbait. I always see stuff like that in my timeline of like something being exposed. I just look at it all like clickbait. These YouTubers are just trying to get clicks. So I end up not clicking on anything.
That's cool. But no, it was real, AD.
It was real?
But here's the thing. We got to stop as people. Look, like I told Sue the last time we was here when we were building with Lil Da Vinci, shout out to both of them. Stop underestimating everybody. We got to stop underestimating everybody. Everybody like to get on. I understand we evolve in knowledge and growth, but everybody got something to put to the table. If we sit down and we have a council, we have to be able to communicate with all people and all walks of life. We have to be able to sit down with Christian. We have to be able to sit down with Muslim. You got to be able to sit down with Jehovah's Witness and have a discourse. You got to be able to, and if you're secure in what you believe in or whatever you know for a fact, because whatever it is, we have to be able to communicate, because communication that's the standard of all on this life form. Here is communication. It doesn't matter as long as you can. Understanding is the second. I would say understanding is the third, but it's understanding which makes up the best part. You got to be able to understand a person. Yeah, it's all over the place. You can play some of it. Go ahead. Let's go. We can go through it.
Yo, Billy Carson lost to me in a debate and now is suing me. So now the dude is being sued? That was 3 days ago.
Why? Over a debate? Yo, listen, man. You can play some of the debate. You tell me. You know what I mean? Because it's everywhere. I've seen people playing some of it. Just put in a full debate we can go to. We
can skim through it.
One thing about heroes, we ain't got to do the whole thing.
Yeah.
But it's very important, because when you underestimate some people, look, go ahead, go through it.
On the front and the back. So,
and I'm not saying Billy Carson underestimated the brother, but I'm just saying in general.
Third one is called the Gregory Alland categorizing system. And so sometimes you'll see when manuscripts are mentioned, they'll have a GA and then a number behind it. If it's made of papyrus, you simply abbreviate the word papyrus to P, and then you have the numbering system. Mm-hmm. So P66, what I showed you earlier, that's this on the categorizing system. It's the 66th manuscript that was put into this system. It's from the Gospel of John. I also have 46 and P47 on my shelf, which includes all 4 Gospels and Acts from the 2nd and 3rd centuries. So the only hesitation I have with what you said, Billy, is that we have single copies of the Gospels. Mm-hmm. That can be dated to the 2nd century that all do have the crucifixion. And so if we're relying on something like the Gospel of Barnabas, which is not just like, it's not that there's debate about it, it's that it's a known forgery. I mean, no one's referring to the Gospel of Barnabas as anything other than...
If you say it's a known forgery, yes, but I'm going to go with that. Let's talk about the Old Testament a little bit and leading up into the New Testament.
Well, hold on, because do you mind if I address the Gospel of Jesus' wife?
Sure, go ahead.
What was her name? Yeah, I'm like trying to
See, already he's losing me because he's talking too literal.
Who is that?
This guy's talking about the literal interpretation of the Bible. And once you go literal, I know you're talking about baseline.
But see, AD, before you step on that landmine, you got to see the whole thing, because he was actually asking him, does he have any sources about what he's speaking on? So watch. That's why I'm saying. See, this is what I'm saying. You just made that same mistake, AD. We can't take everything that people say. You got to be able to take it in and hold it for a second.
Once you understand the layers of interpretation of the Bible, the literal just looks like, oh, that's just for the kids.
Who he said literally? What he said that was literally?
He was talking about Jesus as a real person walking the earth, talking about Jesus' wife, supposedly. Talking about the four Gospels.
No, Billy Carson said that. And he's confirming, he's saying that it never said he had a wife. Well, anyway, you got to look at the whole thing.
You're right. I gotta take the whole context in. I don't want to prejudge.
You don't have to do that now. You don't have to do that now. But what I was just saying,
because I'm already on Billy Carson's side in the beginning, because it's him versus some Christian, right? If this Christian, if he doesn't know the several interpretations,
listen. You nenever know who got a black belt under their coat.
I know, but Priest, we know things.
I just told you. You said some Christian. It's like, yo, I'm going to challenge these students, and then you find out that the student is a high level student. No, I'm telling you, there's dudes who underestimated little girls that be having IQs through the roof. You know what I'm saying? They be challenging them like, yo, let's challenge you to a spelling bee. You go up there on that spell, you go up there and challenge, and they be like all friendly and nice. Next thing you know, they spelling you out the building. Anthropologist, monoculism, relevance, style, that. I know, AD.
I gotta watch it all the way through. If they don't say the word syncretism, if they don't speak on astrotheology, if they don't speak on the biological interpretation of the Bible, if they don't speak on the esoteric, which is more important, and they're just talking about Moses as a real person and Jesus as a real person, I know they're talking about baseline interpretation, which is meant for the children to understand the basic stories, which is what they teach in the church. It's baseline.
You're the only one. You're gonna be up there next battling.
It's elementary. I'm an apprentice of Santos Bonacci, bro. I know the depth. Right. You have to understand. There's layers of the Bible. There's layers happening all at the same time. Biological, astrotheological, astronomical, like psychological. All of these things are happening simultaneously. It's such an incredible book, the way they put it together. And it's missing pages. It's missing the Book of Enoch. It's missing, they took out reincarnation. It's got holes in it, obviously. But once I hear somebody speaking about like Moses as a real person, Jesus walking around as a real person, I know it's baseline elementary interpretation. You know what I mean? But I don't want to prejudge the video.
But you already did, bro.
I know.
You already told us your stance. You don't told everybody what claws you coming with.
Yeah.
You don't told everybody your style, your technique, and then you get into it without. See, that's a type of.
I gotta watch it. Yeah,
you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
You saw the whole thing?
I saw a lot of it, man. Mostly. But you taking a Pluton. Like you ready to step in there and take on homeboy because he's a Christian. AD, don't get folded up in there, bro.
Yeah.
Homeboy, yo, he looked like that. He got his hair done. He looked like he wants to be a model.
No, I can see he's got the books. I know he's got the books. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. I don't want to prejudge. I do the same thing with movies. I watch the trailer.
When you go into a beauty salon and you go, let me get the number 4. He looked like he could be the number 4, number 5. But see, you go into the barbershop and be like, give me the number 4. So I was like, yo, I'm well diverse in knowledge. Knowledge has no face on it. And there's a lot of people that underestimate a lot of people with I'm not talking about you, AT, but I'm just saying there's a lot of people that underestimated people just on look, just on their belief system.
Yeah.
And then when you go in there, if they know it well enough, you got to study show thyself approved.
No, he might already know. He might. Yeah, you're right.
If you step to that dude right now, hey, we got to watch the whole thing.
I gotta watch it. Let me play some more. Let me play some more.
Sorry to say you next.
I'm gonna play some more.
Things that my parents, although they never verbally said.
To take on Mr. West. Go ahead.
He might already know exactly what I'm talking about and school me on it. So I understand that.
Let's go.
He might be like, I know what you're saying, AD, and blah 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 blah. He might already be able to shut me down. So I'm aware of that. I'm just like, taking it at face value.
If you got yourself together, then you good. You got cats behind you. Like you want to go in there with a team. I'll stand with you. You want to revenge his death?
Well, so I gotta watch it. So let me play some more. I'll play like another 30 seconds.
I'll revenge you.
These Christianity is true, therefore these are not forbidden. These are not verboten.
I know what it is.
Oh wait, I forgot to share.
I know what it is.
Can you hear the sound?
I just got it. You hear me?
Yeah, can you hear the sound though when I play it back?
No, I got it. AD. You AD, he BC. So y'all together is ABCD.
Damn.
Yeah, ABCD. So he took the B, C, you took the A. All right, I love it. I love it, man. Go ahead. Run it down.
The truth, capital T truth, of the reality of the world we behold can stand up against scrutiny and investigation. And I did do a great deal of that as a kid. My dad is a historian as well. He has a doctorate, and I grew up on him, reading the rise and fall of the Roman Empire. But at the exact same time, the reason why I actually went to university with full intention of going into the police force.
Oh, wow.
But it was interactions with Muslims and Mormons and Jehovah's Witnesses and atheists and accusations against the credibility of the Bible, which actually piqued my interest. Because they would say things that I thought, if that's true, of course that undermines what I believe. I believe that Jesus is God incarnate. If I can't trust the Gospels as reliable first century eyewitness testimony, then I might as well throw all of this away, because I'm not going to believe a lie, even if it's a convenient lie. And so it was actually the exploration of eventually going into graduate college and then now in working on my PhD, the largest secular university in Canada, that got me thinking, okay, how do we investigate these things? What are the methodologies by which we go about to explore the origins and credibility of something like the Bible? And that investigation, with all due respect to Billy and the content you put out, has actually confirmed what I believe. I'm dealing with the actual manuscripts. I traveled to...
Okay, I'm going to fast forward.
Academic...
Much of the text that is available that I can possibly find.
First of all, you don't got the attention span, AD. That shows you right there. You'll probably be like, get to it.
He's just talking about like the manuscripts he's got. I'm trying to get to the real meat. I'm trying to get to the real...
You probably got to start. You probably got to run through it from the beginning.
I'm trying to hear an argument. I'm trying to hear a talking point.
Billy... this is a type of debate is where you got to probably like sit through it. It's not like a big interruption. The only person who got on my nerve a little bit was the moderator, but he's probably been like, he's probably been paid off or whatever, for whatever reason it was. He was kept coming in like, I believe in this, you guys just, what I mean? And it's like, he got in the way of,
he wasn't moderating, huh?
Yeah, he got in the way a little bit. It was like, let me at him. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying even Billy Carson gave homeboy props when he said, yeah, you might know what you're talking about there. Yeah, let's go to that. Then he started went into some other zones, and I like I said, I like Billy Carson. I would love for him to come on. We'll talk about it. He's been on the show before, and you telling Billy Carson to stand back. AD got this, so it's like it's on you. I like.
Josh is like, AD's attention span is garbage because I got to keep it moving. I don't got time to sit around and just hear this guy's credentials. I'm trying to get to a talking point. You know what I'm saying? It's not about an attention span. It's about keeping it moving.
But what if some not believe? But you know, is all right. Well, let me say this, AD is a part of everything that's happening now. You call it the retrograde. Yes. A lot of people call it the retrograde. Yeah. Some people call it static. Some people call it beef. Some people call it disturbance. But something's interrupting, you know. But something's interrupting for something to come out great. I guess those who were not enlightened by this, because you got a lot of people that was enlightened by it either way. Because you know you have a Christian society that's standing in formation, trying to build up and saying, "Yo, listen, man, we're being pushed around. A lot of allegations were made, and we're making a strong stance." Then you have, you know, it's just like you got the political, and you have the left and the political and how they fight in the government. So I think on all levels, till you got to the fight with Tyson. It's so many levels of back and forth. Who's being paid off under the table? Yeah. What's going on? There's a lot of confusion, a lot of controversy, and all of it now is happening at one big circle. It's happening at one big arena, and whether it's in imagination or it happening in real time, it's happening, and we all experiencing it right now. So whoever getting paid. Whoever getting knocked out. Whoever getting lined up. And it's like right now, Puffy, you got comedians who's turned into politicians now. It's all upside down.
You heard
the comedians, the new Joker is the new Joker is a new politician now. That was the whole thing. Overthrow the government and be run by an underground government.
Well, it's been run by an underground government for a minute now. It's called the Deep State, and now it's being exposed. And you've got
Super Friends, but you know, AD Super Friends and the Legion of Doom know each other exist, but they never talk about the common man and people in the comics. If you look on the background of all the comic books, the normal people are just going, they're just useless, or what they call it, NPCs, non-playable
non-player characters, yeah.
Yeah. So NPCs are walking through, but the real test is that the Super Friends and the Legion of Doom are interacting with each other, trying to control, and the other ones trying to stop the control and allow whatever happens. NPCs get in the way, bro. And they step on landmines and stuff like that. They get moved out the way or whatever for the Legion of Doom. So we know, we awake. Everyone has a third eye. But everybody ain't using it. The ones who's using it is the light and the dark. So the yin and yang must, you know, stay alive.
Yeah. You heard the update on that Tyson fight, right?
Go ahead, tell me.
There's a guy who wants to pay Mike Tyson $700 million if he agrees to fight Jake Paul, but for real this time. But he has to knock him out within 3 minutes. You heard about that? It's a really rich dude from damn, where is he from? He's like some prince. I don't know if he's okay, his name is from a prince from Turkey. Wants to pay $700 million. You know how they got money out there. You know, like Dubai money is just ridiculous. Wants to pay him $700 million for another rematch. I don't know how much Jake Paul would get.
You know what? On the level of skill set.
Everyone knows it was fake now, though.
Okay, just on skill set.
Go ahead.
Just on skill set. Because I call LeBron James Gilgamesh. But Tyson is on a different level. On skill set, Tyson is blessed on high levels, bro.
Okay.
because of his skill set.
Yeah.
He did things that on the boxing that no other boxer ever done before.
Yeah.
And you could argue at some point that in his prime, he was almost as fast as Ali or Sugar Ray Leonard. I wouldn't say go that far as Sugar Ray, but some of the combinations he's put up there, he's woken the world up just how Bruce Lee woken up the world to martial arts. And I know Ali woke the world up because listen to his name. Because when you get a boxer and you take on the name of Muhammad, you gotta be Allah's favorite or coming in and he would do that. He would open up his palms and you came in through the great Malcolm X. So these things that are happening to I'm on the speaker right now. All right. These things that are happening to Mike Tyson are destined and is a part of his, and he became a hippie now, but I like when he talked, man. And look at what's happening to him now, being 700 million. One time I saw Mike Tyson throw a bullseye and didn't even realize he was throwing it on YouTube. He just picked it up and threw it.
Oh, I saw that. He did it twice.
Yeah, that's
He threw
crazy.
a bullseye twice, right in the middle, and then he did it again blindfolded.
Yo, that's
twice.
That's a skill set of something magnificent. And he don't even know how. Just like you ever saw Bruce Lee, when Bruce Lee played with the Chucks and was hitting he was playing ping pong with Chucks.
Yep.
Huh?
That was crazy.
Yeah. Hold up. Go ahead.
Hi guys, I'm Katie Nolan here with Mike.
Hey yo, now we're talking.
Blindfold over your eyeballs for me.
Shaolin monk stuff right here, babe.
You promise you can't see anything?
A little bit, okay.
There you go. You want blue or red?
Anything, just give me something.
Anything, here we go. I am going to get out of your way, and there is your first dart. Whenever you're ready.
She looked good.
You hit the board, that doesn't usually happen. You're doing well.
Watch this. Boom, bullseye. Blindfolded dart throw, bullseye, Mike Tyson. Watch this.
Yo, sometimes masters
boom, bullseye again.
I'm not looking.
Twice,
look at
bro.
I'm not looking at anything.
Twice.
What? Take your blindfold off. Look what you did. You hit 2 bullseyes.
Hey, I don't want to say anything, but I just don't want to say that. I'm not gonna brag, but thank you.
Yo. Go ahead.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you how ill that is. That's not even the one I'm talking about. He did it again around.
Get out of here.
That's crazy. Yes, he did it again. Yo, these cats put it in again. It was with some guys he was around. They said, yo, he just took it and threw it, and it went right into the bullseye. That's not even the one I'm talking about, yo.
There's another one?
Yes. That's crazy. It's just something with his combination, Hold on.
And put Tyson darts. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Tyson was special, man. He still is. Too blind.
Well, people who know Tyson were able to watch that Jake Paul fight, and they could tell that he was.
I got a thought. You fixated on AD is going to fix this world.
Everyone knows he was holding back. Even the casual fans know he was holding back.
Yeah,
it's obvious now.
Well, if you can't put them in the same boat, man, really, boxing wise, all I said was the age, but you can't even put Tyson. And that guy is not even in his realm.
Right.
Tyson came up around real boxers. He came up in a real setting where you got to knock out. I don't think that, a lot of people can do what he did to Larry Holmes, even though he was over the board. But Man, I wish you find the other one, yo. Tyson is crazy, yo. He just boop, boop, boop. Amazing. Amazing. When he was catching the chicken, you know how fast the chicken is?
Nope.
Oh, guess what? Great news. We're gonna get him back on here. Amazing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yo, he's getting more popular too. He's popping up a lot. I see him popping up in the algorithm all the time now. Like he's getting more and more famous.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
That'll be a good show.
Yeah, Jesse Lee Peterson.
Yeah. I don't know, but seeing that once is
debatable.
crazy.
That's the bit. I mean, and you know, hold up. My uncle would tell you, because he's like the biggest Muhammad Ali and James Brown fan. Yeah, man, but it's just something right now. That is ninja. Yeah, somebody said Dave said that was a ninja move. Yeah, I agree with that. Kind of crazy. So yeah, it was a beautiful event.
Yeah.
And now he's getting you said 700?
Well, they're talking about it. I think it's still in the works right now. He's being offered 700 million. I don't know if he's gonna take it yet. Everyone's saying nah, it's gonna be whack anyway, because then they're just gonna, Jake Paul knows how good Tyson is. That's why he set the whole script up. Jake Paul will probably just take the fall for the money.
Yeah.
Out of that 700 million, take 100 million just to get punched out by Mike Tyson. You might have a concussion, but you got 100 million.
Well, the other guys get paid too, though, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he would get paid too, but he knows that he wouldn't be able to last if it was unscripted and for real. And that's what everybody thought they were getting when they saw the first Tyson fight with Jake Paul. They thought they were getting a real fight, not understanding that they were friends. They already hung out with each other. They were already on each other's podcasts. They already talked to each other. This was a business move. And Jake Paul's not, right. He looks stupid, but he's not stupid. So he's set up, well, he's stupid for doing this in the first place, but he set it up so that it was a cash grab. You know what I mean? He had a little script going. He had it set up so that, if Tyson knocks him out in the beginning, he won't get no money. You know what I mean? It was just totally, it was WWF to a large degree. I mean, just with that contract alone, script or not, all he had to do was last all the way to the end without knocking out Jake Paul.
Yeah.
And they caught them on scene. He's so stupid. Jake Paul whispered into Mike Tyson's ear, "I got your money."
What you think they fighting for, bro? You know he ain't going out there empty-handed.
Yeah.
He's not fighting for nothing.
But a lot of people lost a lot of money. They got duped. But and now they're in trouble.
This society always duking people. This government country always duking people. They put out, they put out big movies on TV screen. They put it on big screen IMAX theaters. Have us go to the movie theater, sit down, and they act as if there were superheroes and the villains.
Yeah.
All the great people of the planet Earth. And the racist stuff still goes on, but they in love with aliens, right? They're in love with aliens and creatures. This place is crazy. It's souped up. Everybody got mental disorders. It's just crazy, bro. The way that they set up this thing, and it's all through movies and entertainment, and they create Scarface and all these movies that create balance, that teaches balance and balance and balance and balance. There's no peace. Nobody goes to movies to see anything that deals with peace or something great. They'll only push the negative.
The hero's journey.
Yeah, but why is a person on it coming home from jail more than the person is that's going to be an engineer or going to college? You know how many people go to college and struggle, and especially trying to get books and stuff like that, they don't be honored. This country worships the person who comes from jail and do things of that nature. And we keep pushing that.
From bad to good because it's a story.
Yeah, but the good got a story too.
Yeah. That's true.
They start the story at where they want to start it out because those are the directors and the authors, and they're the authors of confusion.
But it's just like the news. The news makes more money off the bad news. They make more money off of bad news than they do in good news.
Yeah.
And it's about getting attention.
You get more kids with sugar
than
you do with vitamins.
Yeah, it's the power of magnetism. The negative, the pull, rather than the push.
So you got to be strong to come up out of this. We got to be like mentally, spiritually, even physically.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's a good thing about good music, because good music is just pure good food. Like a Killah Priest album, you're giving them a home-cooked meal without negativity. I mean, you might tell a story in your albums, but they're still coming out with a very positive experience. It's like a good movie.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I mean, you know, music, that's what we do it for, man.
Play more Killah Priest.
We do it because we like it.
Yeah.
Word.
Play more Killah Priest.
Damn, I was talking all that time. My bad. It was on mute.
It was on mute?
Yeah. Yeah, they gotta play. Let's play. You have the do you have the Stevie Wonder one with the Rick James? I can't wait to put that.
The one that I just mixed?
Yeah, the Stevie. Let me see. Yeah, with the Rick, but the Rick James got to be attached to it, though, right?
I got the one that I sent you. Was there another adjustment you wanted to make to that?
The end of that is to Save the Babies, right? Save the Babies.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
What's the Rick James one?
Here, I'll pull it up.
Come talk to me.
Your ebony eyes. After that 70s vibe, the super freak was super fly. Bell bottoms, it was hell in Harlem. It wasn't the cocaine that they cold train. Soul Train. The style was brand new like the Big Bang. Rick James, his glow sound reinvented Motown. While the Jacksons and the Silvers was throw down. He was the new king. He had powers. He even commanded the Temptations to sing. James Brown said turn them loose, good God. While Rick James had flames around his boots holding the guitar. Burning his fire and desire. Tina Marie was his queen in the sheets. Lady T, round 83, give it to me baby, block parties. Mary J girls, Candyman. Best of James World, Stone City Band. Androgynous, gods and goddesses. True legends, my cousin's going through his lessons. We are adolescents, if you in heaven. Grandma.
Hey, stop that for a minute, AD. That's supposed to go right before. Now you got the Stevie, right?
Yeah.
That goes right after. See, I get to see it like how I'm gonna break it down on the Patreon. So the Stevie Wonder one, play that one. I'll tell you later. That goes right after Prince. I think it was Stevie, Prince, Michael, Rick James. I think it went like that.
Is that in order for an album?
Nah, that's just a tribute that I did for them. You know what I'm saying? Just that's going to be. You know what? I'll put that on the Patreon. Ooh, that'll be it, right?
Yo, yeah, you gotta have exclusive music on the Patreon.
Yeah,
like they can only hear that music on the Patreon.
Or get them hyped with that.
Yeah, and then you'll also be able to avoid certain kind of copyright notices on little things. You'll
but we ain't get that with the unknown mic.
Oh yeah, that was clear. That was clean. That's true.
This was clear too. You can't tell.
That's true.
I know we can't be talking like this. You can't tell on the chemtrails.
Yeah, we got a super chat from Josh.
All right, come on, let's go.
He says, "Ain't no thing, AD. I always support y'all. Let's get Mike Tyson on here. That'd be mental. Maybe get Billy to explain why he's suing dude."
Yo, listen.
You could probably get Tyson on Zoom. I think it'd be hard to get Tyson live here without some real money. But I don't know your connections. Maybe you got to connect like that. I'm sure you can make a couple phone calls.
Yo,
I know we could.
It was a real. I have to figure that out. You know,
you have to call his
he's
people.
He's down to earth. I mean, you know, I know he does a lot of some stuff. I won't speak on it.
If he does another podcast from his In the Box podcast, the Hot Box, maybe you can get on his podcast. That probably would be a good idea.
Play a little bit of the Stevie Wonder now, just to the hook.
The daredevil of soul music. The night air settle over the ghetto. He's on the rooftop holding acoustics. No vision in both eyes, but saw a ribbon in the sky. I wonder if the pigeons flew by. He's very superstitious at times, and I wonder if he wear a disguise. You make music for weddings and open up presents in family gathering settings. Let us give you your flowers with a dozen roses. You're the god of the hour, the musician and the poet. Music's up louder, listening to the ocean. The city lost its power, the moon glisten at the moment. It's hot as I'm sipping while I'm zoning, sung we lullabies, reminiscing while I'm frozen.
Yo, shit, it just
when I put it together, I'm gonna have that exclusive on a Patreon.
Okay.
I want to do something for. Yo, let me tell you, when I was at that party, I was listening to. Let me tell you who else is bad. Shaka Khan, man.
And when you say bad, you mean Michael Jackson bad?
I mean bad meaning good. Shaka Khan, do you know what you feel? They played this one joint. I want you to, let me see. It's called, let me get it. What's the Shaka Khan joint? Let me rock the Shaka Khan with me. Well, hold up. Yeah, hold up. Oh. Out there?
Say what?
Hold on.
Shout out Triple JC. He says the left and the right pentagram, inverted and uninverted, 2 wings, same dirty bird. We could talk about the pentagram. That's just putting either the ether up or the ether down.
Isn't the pentagram 5?
Yeah. It's actually a pattern that Venus makes in the sky.
You remember that joint? Owner of a lonely heart.
Yeah. Owner of a lonely heart.
Yeah, that's fine. You gotta play a little bit of that. We rock out. Let's get let me get this. You know what? Shalimar.
Okay.
I think it's called Put Shaka Khan Living. Adore you. Let me see. Maybe you can play the karaoke version.
It's called Living?
I'm gonna get it right now. Hold on.
Living Single? No.
No.
Ain't Nobody.
Yeah, everybody know that one.
Through the Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you talking about creating
I know you.
A remix?
It's called I Know You. Huh?
You trying to do a remix on top of that?
I know. No, I know you. I love you.
Oh, there it is.
A little bit of this.
That one?
Yeah, that's joint right there.
Okay.
That's fire right there, yo. Let's do something. It just give you that good vibration, that good feeling.
Got you. You trying to do something to the instrumental to that, or are you gonna flip it?
I don't know. Flip that one. Yeah, I might have to do something to that. Gotta give Shaka. She remind me of my sister. She gotta give her props just because she's still with us. She's the Farrakhan. Shaka Khan. So that's it.
So that's a hip hop flip.
Okay.
Remixing Ain't Nobody. I could find, if a beat maker is leasing out a beat that has that sample, we could work with that and we can buy the lease. Yeah, ain't nobody. You can do a flip on that. Ain't nobody, and just make it tough.
My bad. I was on mute that whole time.
These are all Shaka Khan hip hop beats.
This joint, play that joint.
This one?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yo, D Nice came through. Oh, that's flip, number 7.
Say what?
That's the one I'm telling you about. I know you, I love you. I know you, I love you. Yeah, that's the joint. She just had a certain sound that was very melodic, like Minnie Riperton. So both of them had that. Like Minnie Riperton, was a flower, and she's definitely the bee. Or they both like gardens. They both like gardens. It's just dope. She had a lot of stuff like that. Stephanie Mill. Yo, AD.
Yeah.
Hold it down for me for a minute. I'll be right back.
All right. So yeah, those are Shaka Khan hip hop flips that are online. People be making beats, posting them online. Using too many vocals from the sample though. They're tight beats.
Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.
It's not too bad. That one has a lot going on. Let's try this one. It seems like most people are sampling the Nobody song. Oh, this one's Through the Fire. That's up to Priest. This is his project for that. Instrumental reproduce. Oh no, that's his vision. We'll see. Yeah. But I mean, Priest can make so many tracks work. You know what I mean? I remember hearing beats that he wanted to work on in my other spot when I used to record him. And he would show me the beats in advance that he was going to jump on. I remember thinking, like, you going to jump on this? And then after he laid verse to it, oh, then it was hot. I was like, okay, I see what you're doing now. Like, you never know how he's going to deliver his vocals. Because me, I'm coming from a like boom bap type of ideal type of like, you know, narrow-minded probably type of like vision when I hear a beat, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, I don't see anything happening with this beat. But when Priest goes on it, all of a sudden he creates this new type of sound, and it's abstract, and like all of a sudden the beat sounds good because Priest is on it. So I remember being like blown away how I can go from not liking the beat to liking it just because Priest be on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's really hard to judge. You know what I mean? I be prejudging things too soon. So you never know. But let's see. KP will be back soon. Okay. Boom. So I'm not going to look at any more tight beats until he gets back. You know what I'm saying? We're going to hold it down real quick. We've got like 6 song promotion submissions today so far. So if you're trying to play a song today, the link is in the description. You know what I'm saying? I keep messing with this duct tape, yo. Jack Worry says, love Shaka Khan, also love Sade as well. Beautiful singers, yeah. The Flying Arrow says, agreed, it's like R&B trying to jump on metal. It can happen. Just got to be a creative person. Yeah. Y'all ever heard of baby metal? I'm not going to play it, but like when I heard baby metal, I'm like, what is this? It was like Korean, these 3 little Korean K-pop girls on top of heavy metal. And it twisted my mind when I first heard it. I'm like, what is this? I hated it and loved it at the same time. When y'all get a chance, go to like type in baby metal on YouTube, and you're gonna see these 3 little Korean girls. I think they're Korean. They're like K-pop. It's like a huge sensation. They ended up opening up for Lady Gaga, and they're doing like Asian type of K-pop type of singing on top of heavy metal. It's so weird. And I remember hearing like, oh, this is kind of annoying. I don't like it. And then it dropped into a chorus, and I'm like, yo, this chorus works. And it got a little addicting. You have no idea what they're saying because it's like they're speaking Japanese or Korean or something like that. It's called Baby Metal. It's weird, bro. And I'm a metal fan too. So like, as a producer, I try to be able to relate to every type of genre and understand every genre as it is, you know, like a chef would with different types of foods. Anyway, so yeah, you never know. Chose Lord says, why you moved the convo about light and dark forces? Yeah, we can keep going on that. Light and dark forces, let's go. That's his yin yang. I was just following on KP. You know, whatever KP wants to talk about, I just try to compliment whatever he says. But KP started talking about music, so we ended up on Shaka Khan. But I didn't mean to move any convos necessarily. Yeah. Method Man can make anything sound dope too. Yeah, Method Man's one of my favorite rappers too. He's a Pisces. The Flying Arrow says music can be vast. It's amazing. Yeah, music is a divine science. Like it's a divine science. Like it's of the heavens. 88 constellations, 88 keys on the piano. 7 notes in the scale. You already know the power of 7. A lot of y'all are already pretty advanced, so I'm not going to preach to the choir. Phil Joyce, the 4, 5, 6s from Kill Bill were fire. Demetrius Barnes in the house. What up? He says K-pop singing Japanese. Yeah. Ben Frank says Juna Sarita. Solar Facts. Is heavy metal still? Yeah, it is. Everything is still around. But believe it or not, heavy metal was best done in Norway and in Europe. They go crazy over there with the metal. They got metal bands that make Marilyn Manson look like Pee Wee Herman. If you look up Cradle of Filth, they're pretty heavy. But they're doing like melodic type of Beethoven scales on top of electronic guitars, and it's really more like orchestral metal. And then they have black metal, which is more dark, and they have doom metal, which is a little bit more brainless. And then they've got progressive metal, which is more dreamy and more like, Rush would kind of be, or Dream Theater. Those are like prog rock. That's what they call it, progressive metal, where it goes into key changes, very, very complex. And then you got your regular pop metal bands. Got the original metal bands like Metallica. Those are like, straightforward, just hard rock metal and things like that. There's a lot of subgenres of metal, just as there are for hip hop. A lot of subgenres in hip hop. I'm a boom bap person myself, as far as the hip hop goes. 90s boom bap. Demetrius says The Beautiful People. Yeah, that was a classic from Marilyn Manson. He kind of was very smart with his music and sampled a lot of Depeche Mode. The kind of people you would see at Hot Topic. Hot Topic has changed now. Now they got kids at Hot Topic. It used to be a store for like emo kids, and now it's getting more poppy. But the business has to make money, so it is what it is. Solar Facts. Rob Zombie had some ill beats too. Yeah. Rob Zombie was really cool, man. He had that sound down. Linkin Park is metal mixed with hip hop, and that techno guy adding in his thing. Yeah, so Linkin Park was a cool fusion type of band, just how 311 is a fusion band. Linkin Park was cool to like put in that combination of rock and metal, and that's almost a prog rock band. It's not. I know it's more like a pop metal band, but it was almost prog rock, and the fact that they were infusing instrumentation and piano. But 3 notes. That's all it takes to make a hit song, by the way. But yeah, they were great. It just sucks what happened to the singer, But yeah, it is what it is, man. But no, there's a lot of good bands out there. I do not listen to Creed, but I do respect them for what they had out there, Demetrius. Creed was on their way. They were doing pretty good, and then all of a sudden they started really like exposing how much they were a Christian band. And then their label was like, "Oh wait, what? You guys are a Christian band?" And then they started getting like pushed back. Do you know what I mean? As soon as they revealed, like, like all of their songs are kind of more Christian, people didn't really like, with arms wide open, like that was all Christian based, but they were being subliminal about it. It's weird. They should have kept it quiet and been low key Christian. But then once they started coming out as full-on Christian, even though it's a huge market, their label for some reason just kind of like pulled back, and then the band didn't do too good. You should check out the story behind that band. But it's so much politics, yo. Yeah, I can make restaurant music. I used to work at a restaurant. That was my first gig. In high school, my friends were at McDonald's and stuff like that, and then I got hooked up because I went to this place called Northwoods Inn. It was like, back then they had like a piano in the bar area, and it was a restaurant, You know, it's just like a steakhouse restaurant. It has like fake snow on the outside and everything. And then, you know, my parents were there with me, and they talked to the manager, and they're like, "Hey, my son plays piano. You guys should have him work here." So they auditioned me right there, and I got hired because it was like a ragtime type of place. It was like the it was that type of music as far as the vibe. The vibe was very ragtime in there, you know what I mean? And I happened to know that song and do other little things, so I got hired when I was 17. And I was working there just for a couple years till I graduated, and then I went into college a little bit, still playing there. It was a cool little fun gig. Before I started DJing. Anyway, Aurora Borealis says, "I'm a Christian rapper." I can see that. You talk about the Pope a lot, though. You have a song called The Pope. That's Catholic. Bishop says, "Jingles. Elevator music." Yeah. I could do some elevator music. Sonic Youth. Yo, well, I used to be in this band called Sanctus. And it was a black metal band, but we were all like clean cut. We were all like clean cut people, man. Let me show you. We got signed to Metal Blade Records, which was one of Metallica's first labels. Y'all could check this out. This was the album that we had put out. What if it's going? Yeah, there we go. Got me right there with a big zit on my head. Hey, but we were all like clean cut, like kids, you know what I'm saying? And but we got signed to that label, and we put out that album called Eon Sky. We performed at the Key Club, opened up for Morbid Angel, opened up for Deicide, which if you guys know metal, it's like those are like pretty decent bands to open up for. But I don't want to play it here. But that was a cool metal band. Anyway, my point is that we ended up opening over at the Ventura Theater for a band that was a Christian metal band. It was so interesting. X-Toll, they were called. This band called X-Toll, and they're a Christian metal band. And you couldn't hear what they were saying because they were growling. But I guess it was a bunch of Christian lyrics and stuff like that. But they actually were pretty cool. I know I'm going into a genre here that's probably not up your guys' alley. But because you guys are talking about Christian bands and Christian metal bands, this was the band that we had performed with. It was just ironic to hear metal, but it was Christian. Do you know what I mean? And they had the whole heavy metal vibe, but they were like for Jesus. It was just ironic. Very, very nice people, though. Very nice people. That was my point there. Okay. That knot on my head was just a pimple, bro. I was young. I was a kid. Well, I wasn't that young. I guess I was like 19. But I met those guys at Cal State Long Beach. I was playing in the pep band for the basketball game. The Long Beach Pyramid. I was part of the basketball pep band, you know. And then one of the trumpet players was like, "Hey, my roommate is in the band. They need a keyboard player." I'm like, "Sure." But yeah, that's that. What else we got? Spinal Tap, Christian metal. Yeah, it was crazy. Lamb of God. That my buddy likes that band. Lamb of God is just Aries. The lamb is the ram. But yo, I'm gonna check out that thing that Priest was talking about with Billy Carson, because it was popping up on my feed, but like I said, I was ignoring it.
So recently, Wesley Huff and Billy Carson had a debate, and the debate has since gone viral. The debate wasn't even that crazy. Like it was, Wesley challenged Billy on a few things about the Bible, and Billy was clearly like losing the whole time. But really, what made this debate go viral is that after the debate, Billy told his friend, the guy that recorded the debate at his house, that he couldn't release the footage, probably because he knew that he didn't perform that well. Anyways, the footage ended up like still getting out, and now Billy is basically suing everybody involved, including Wes, including his friend that recorded it, and even the editor. Like the friend paid an editor to edit the footage. That guy's getting sued too. What's funny is that if Billy would have just left this alone, the debate like would have just kind of gone under the surface. Like not a lot of people would have paid attention to this, but now everybody is paying attention to it. Like everyone wants to see what happened. Now,
okay, well that just gives me more reason not to play that debate on here, because if he's trying to get it removed or something, you know, we don't want to be involved in all that. So I'll watch the debate. But that right there just gave me a whole summary of what's going on. That's just why I wanted to figure out what's going on. Why is he getting sued? Who knows? But it kind of sounds silly. Like over a debate, how bad could it be? We've had debates here. They all get silly. There shouldn't be, like, you shouldn't even call it a debate. You should call it a discussion. You know? And then whoever's watching can just agree or disagree. They're almost like rap battles. There's a lot of rap battles where both guys did really good. There really is no winner. It was just a good battle. You know what I'm saying? You don't always have to pick a winner. You know? Especially when in cases of debates, you're going to hear good talking points on both sides. And then you're still going to have split opinions regardless. So, I mean, to me, it still seems kind of silly. That could just be me, though. All right. We're just going to shoot the ish for now. If Priest doesn't come back anytime soon, we'll go straight to the song promotions. What time is it? 6:52? We'll give it till 7 o'clock. 8 minutes. We got 8 minutes just to talk about whatever. Yeah, fellow B, you know what's up. You know me. I play it real safe. I keep it real careful. What else is good? You know what I just realized? When I played Linkin Park earlier, YouTube might notice that. Because there's a AI listening module on all of these. On any video that you upload to YouTube, there's an AI listening. And it's listening to context, what you're talking about, and for music. So I might get a notice. It's not going to be a bad notice. It'll just say, you played Linkin Park on your thing. Just letting you know that you're not going to get monetized for that episode, which is fine. We don't care much about the live monetizing. But yeah, man, AI is listening to everything. It's crazy. Okay. Ray says linoleum flooring. Lindum eardrum. Okay. Not sure what that is. Mercenary Flow. Bishop says, what people think of you is overrated. Yes. Hybrid Cypher, Black Flag, Bad Brains. Khwaja Rakib, El Shamsi, Ata Arif. If Aaron Hernandez and Mike Muir of Suicidal effed, I would the looks of the... Oh, okay. Ben Frank says, you good, thank you. Hybrid Cypher, the Great Stone Mecca. Aurora says, make a Christian boom bap. Nah. See, I don't even feel it's necessary to make too many. See, making a Christian boom bap, like what would make it Christian? A song isn't Christian until you put lyrics on it. You know what I mean? You could add choir sounds, you could add string sounds, but a beat by itself wouldn't be Christian until you add Christian lyrics. It's the lyrics that make it, that create the identity of religion, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to hear Christianity in just instrumentation. even if you use the Gregorian chants. Let's see. You guys are hyped up. You guys probably have a lot of energy. The moon is in Aries today, so we're all a little bit hyped up. More energy than yesterday. Yesterday, you probably were all chilling more, relaxed. And today, you probably woke up with a little more energy. In general. Got that PMA. Let's see, what else? 432 hertz. Yep. No, but if you guys are looking for beats, you gotta go to BeatStars. We're not paid by them. I've got a page up there now, but I'm not trying to push those beats. Hold on, I'm logging in. Whoops. Okay. Hold on, I'm putting in my confirmation code. We're going into BeatStars, yo. Okay, Priest, we're ready for you. Otherwise, I'm gonna be playing some beats from BeatStars. Oh man, we're getting submissions today. Okay, checking the email. 1 second. It's doing it. I haven't been on BeatStars in a minute, so it's like confirming me. Okay. Damn, it's been a minute. BeatStars is where it's at. Let me show you the kind of beats I like. And I could play these because they're on BeatStars. This is what I like right here. I didn't make this. Basic. This is my type of shit right here. Make more music like this. I love that. I'm not going to spit right now, David. If I did, it would be a written, and everybody already heard my stuff already.
Fuel's got that heat.
That first one was the best one. Hear that loud snare? That's ill right there. I like beats like that. Oh yeah. I'll show you. My beats are old, but I got one. I flipped Shake that. You know, get buzz, get drunk, get full. Anyway, that's all there. I've actually already leased out a few of these to some people that have been watching. But the link to that is in the description. I'm not really trying to push these right now. I just want to push BeatStars, the whole website in general, for you artists out there that are trying to get beats, find beats, put yourself out there. A lot of them you can download for free. A lot of these beats you can just lease. It's great for promotional stuff. Get yourself out there as an artist. Yeah, beatstars.com. We're not affiliated. I'm just recommending them as a great place to start for a lot of you artists that are watching. We may have to go to song promotions here soon. Okay, I'm gonna tell Priest right now. All right. We might as well get right to it. Triple J says, I ain't trying to go tit for tat, man. Let's skip this crap. This a rap. Oh, you're rapping something. Whack cats. This isn't trap. Facts. Tactics. Acts of the 666. Turn my back on a witch. It actually is. Ooh. That's cool, man. Lay it down. Thank you, Herbwise. If you're talking about my beat, thank you. Cool, cool. Okay, Aurora, I'll play you Skynet. He wants me to play this one. Oh, that's not it. See how loud I make my snares? Do you know what beat I flipped? What song is this? Do y'all know what song I flipped? Can y'all guess? I won't play the original, I'll play the instrumental. I flipped this. That's the original. I'm a soldier. That's the original, and then mine is this one. Crazy, right? But beat flipping is what I was always doing because it was easier for the artist. You know, I would have someone who wanted to do songs, and then I would just say, okay, what song are you trying to do? Like, let's just flip whatever song you're trying to make, and then just redo it. You know, not exactly. We would change the beat pattern and all that, and change the key, flip everything. You'd be surprised how many songs are just flips. Okay. Let's get to it. We're going straight to song promotions, y'all. Ain't wasting no time. Yeah, man, beat flips. That was an Eminem song, Solar Facts. It's called Soldier. I'm a soldier. Thank you, Aurora. I appreciate it. But, you know, it ended up just on BeatStars. BeatStars is just for the beats that I never really had any artists use. There's a lot of tracks that I had artists use that ended up being published. if you type in DJ Sound Daddy, you'll see what I released on Spotify. It's not on Apple Music because I re-released some tracks that were already on Apple Music, and therefore Apple Music was like, well, then you just go on Spotify and Tidal. But I'm on Amazon and Spotify and Tidal. But you'll see I have an album out there. It's a compilation of tracks that I did with other artists. But they're all my beats. They're all my productions. They're all my mixing, and they're all my mastering. So I have that out there. It's really just an online resume because I just wanted to have tracks out. I'm more excited about the things I'm doing now and the tracks I'm working with Priest now and everything. So I kind of just launched that just so that beats that I made weren't just sitting on my computer. I just wanted to get the finished music out. Some of those artists aren't even doing music anymore. They're married and not even wanting to pursue it. But, you know, sometimes you'll make tracks that are so good, it's like, damn, I got to put this out. So it's just a compilation. I could put out a couple more compilations, but, you know, it's not a big thing right now. You know, releasing the past, could launch those later. It's all about today's production and keeping it moving, you know? Okay, let's go. Song promotions. We got 82 in the building. Let's do this.
Song promotions. You send in your music, we play it live on the show for Killah Priest and the world to hear.
All right. December 9th. Damn, December, man. It's almost over. 2024. That's crazy. We're about to have a new year. Oh, there's a lot of submissions, yo. All right. I see the submissions. Some of y'all haven't paid yet. If you haven't paid, do so before the show's over. I got everything tracked. Okay, here we go. This first one is by Raja Keris as the MonsterTank for the Tijd Reizende Assassijnen. He's from the Netherlands, Bensko 21. The song is called The Woo. It's an MP3. He says, shout out the Brown Barron and the entire Sunz of Dragon family. Selamat Malam Podcraft.
Ja, kleine jongens worden groot, maar sommigen vergeten wie ze onder dak bood. Wie leerde ze de lessen? Wie haalde ze uit de goot? Wie gaf ze brood? Wie gaf ze geld in nood? Wie gaf ze zelfvertrouwen? Wie stak van hun de arm uit de mouwen? Wie bracht ze respect, zodat ze wat konden opbouwen? Komen ze nu mouwen tegen de MonsterTank, deze ouwe? Dudes, jullie zullen het berouwen. Je better protect je nek. Je weet wat er gaat gebeuren bij elke vorm van disrespect. Je bevindt je nu in het traject van de vliegende klewang. Dit wordt net zo'n mooi project als Rest in Power, MF Doom en Inspector Deck, a.k.a. Sawface. Mijn rijms zijn master ace. Komen jullie gal spuwen, dan wacht je hetzelfde lot als Mees. Versplinterde skull onder het vel en vlees. Wil je weten waarom? Vraag dat maar aan de chef Rick One. Ik ben de nederhop grootste vrees. Ik kill rappers zoals Ghostface. In de nederhop scene wordt het steeds stiller. Want ik belaag met mijn 5 sterren op de kraag. MC's als master killen. Ja, het is de TRA. Ik flow woorden als een track. Winter war zonder komma. Killing shit like Capadonna. Goofball MC's, hun zwaarden zijn bot. Ik drop mijn vlijmscherpe moordversen. Vlug en vlot. Ik heb golden arms zoals You God. Dit is MonsterTank stem. Vloeiend zoals de Callion Stallion. METHOD man. Mijn visie zo helder als de Abbott van de clan. De Resurrector, Bobby Digital. Ik lok MC's in de val met dodelijke technieken. Check de statistieken. Ik drop zieke unieke rijms en steek de ogen uit van diegene die spieken. Visie die bullshit riepen, moeten niet lopen piepen. Dat is ze verslaan met de ijzeren vuisten zoals van de RZA. En de vloeibare zwaarden zoals de Genius Jizza. Ik rond mijn ganja liever in een palmblad dan een Risla. Vraag maar aan Sesla. Ik ben de MC vocabulaire tester. Ik verander rappers naar zombies zoals Uncle Fester. Ik kom vies en hard. Resin Paradise, all dirty bastard. MonsterTank represent de Sunz of Dragon en de Tijd reist naar Assassijnen. De old school bands komt bomdroppen crew. Peace to the house of the woo. You know how we do. Brooklyn Zoo. Pompt al door mijn speakers sinds begin jaren 90. MonsterTank land op aarde in 77. SOD in de TRA draaksoldaten hergroepeerd. De bruine baron is gesignaleerd. De beats rollen als beukende golven wanneer een TRA-schip is aangemeerd. In de haven van Lord Fernandes, TRA-hoofdkwartier. Moordvest over de beats van het mortier. Bulderende stier, angst en jagen tweekoppig dier. MonsterTank killt MC's en rappers voor plezier. Vanaf de hoogvlaktes van het heelal tot aan hier.
All right. You can see who that was on screen. I did my best to pronounce it, so you're just going to have to read it. Man, that was cool, yo. That was cool. We got CJ Crip Jesus in the house.
Peace to the divine family. Peace to the God, knowledge born of Allah. Peace to the hottest DJ in the world, AD on the ones and twos.
Hey.
You know, all that, man.
What's
I'm feeling
going
good
on,
today.
Man? Hell yeah. What's good with
Tomorrow
you?
my born day, man. I'm feeling good.
Oh, word? That's right. You Sagittarius. Tomorrow? Damn.
Yeah, I'm the special Sagittarius, too. I'm the one right in the middle.
Wait, you December 10th?
No, 11th.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow's the 10th, though. Yeah, I'm doing my I'm going to Catalina
gotcha.
Island. I booked it for the 10th. So yeah, you're right. I forgot my own goddamn birthday. I'm so excited about going to Catalina Island. I thought it was tomorrow.
I was gonna say
I'm going to
because
the island tomorrow.
Because if you were a number 10, I'm a number 10. I'm March 10.
No, I'm the 11th. You're right.
Got you. That's cool, man. December
I
11th.
said you're right. But I'm saying I'm the 11th, but I'm so excited about going to Catalina Island on the 10th. I just like, oh yeah, tomorrow my birthday, like you know what I'm saying. But
yeah. That's what's up, man. Good to see you.
I'm excited because you know my story, all the prison, all that. So I ain't really celebrating my birthday.
Oh wow.
You feel me? And then when I got out, just I wasn't or whatever, so I ain't never really said that. And when I do, it's kind of like probably I'm with a lady, I'm trying to, oh, it's my birthday, let's go, you know what I mean? But just I ain't never really just celebrated myself, you know what I'm saying? So with everything going on with the books and all of that, I'm just really this a good year for me this time. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
the 36 chambers are complete.
Wow. Well, happy birthday in advance, man. That's cool. So it's gonna be on Wednesday then. So you gotta pop up on the wind down.
Yeah.
Are you gonna have a vegan cake or anything? You know what I'm saying? Maybe they make you a cake with a carrot on top.
I ain't fucking with you, AD.
Man.
Nah, nigga, I got regular cakes and shit.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because it got eggs and all that. Yeah, okay, yeah, we gotta be vegan cake. Yeah, that's right.
You can always have a cherry pie. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't tripping. I mean, I ain't. That's what I'm saying. I ain't. I think when I was being raised, I think we did that one time, like the whole birthday celebration thing.
Yeah, it's a ritual.
Yeah, but for me, it's bigger than that. For me, I lost my mom.
Oh yeah.
Young. You feel what I'm saying? And then just with growing up so fast with jail in the streets and moms being gone and all that, I never slowed down. I was always too hard. You know what I'm saying? I never slowed. And that wasn't even like I was trying to be hard. Like I really wouldn't remember. It just wasn't something I literally like I would know was coming. But that was never in my planning for, you know what I mean? So I finally got to that space in my life. You dig what I'm saying? Where I'm not running around. I'm not just, I take my time now. Every day is counted for. Every day is lived out fully. The whole 24 is used. So, I never, so to even plan it out and had the trip booked and all that, yeah, bro, that's just, I used to be running around on and off the plane here, there, everywhere. I just didn't stop to do nothing. Godspeed. Damn. So I'm just proud of myself for that. And then plus, being in LA and not going to Catalina Island, I think is an atrocity.
Yeah, I got to do it one day. Catalina, man, it's right there.
It's right there. So I've been there when I was young, and I always talk crap to people. Like, oh, you ain't going to Catalina Island. Or, girl, your nigga ain't even took you to Catalina Island. Shut up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
so my ex was supposed to go to Catalina Island, and I felt like she was the reason we didn't go. She always had some reason, excuse, or, you know what I mean? So I'm like, bro, you've been out of prison for 5 years now. Why you ain't went to Catalina Island? You going to New York, you going to Florida, you going here, there. What's up? So I said, I'm moving too fast. It's time to sit down, pause, and enjoy. You know, I've been going to Manhattan Beach, Bruce Beach, Redondo. I've been enjoying LA lately. I've been squeezing LA for all the juice that got up in it, man. Museums and shit. I didn't even know. You know, I was so busy going to clubs. I didn't even know about LA having museums and all. Man, I've been enjoying LA.
Catalina Island is like Hawaii, but from Wish.com.
It's the Timu Hawaii.
Yeah. It's like it gets you ready for Hawaii. It's not exactly Hawaii, it's Catalina, but it's somewhat more tropical over there. You know? Bro,
do you know you can literally, like, you know how sometimes we just buy some drink or something? You can literally go to Catalina Island for that. Like, if you're not even trying to do the whole trip thing, like you just want to just space out real quick, like, man, let's just go to Catalina Island real quick. You know what I mean? They got ferries where you can hop on for like 80, 90 bucks and just go real quick, come back. Like, well, no, yeah, you don't want to go and be stuck. So maybe about $1 something. To put it like this, I did a round trip for like, what was it, like 130, 140? Like, once you added all the stuff on there with like the little extra seating and all that, like, it's nothing, bro.
Nice.
So I'm at that part of my life where I'm at bucket list status now. I ain't waiting for nobody. I ain't doing none of that.
Ain't nobody. Sorry, we were just talking about Shaka Khan earlier.
And then I think, like, you and me both being LA residents.
Yeah.
I think something like that is just more proof of, especially me being somebody born and raised in LA, of just where your mind is at. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when you listen to the gangster rap music, right? You be like, damn, LA like that? But you can sit right here and be like, what are they talking about? But it ain't that what they talk about, because you know where them areas are at.
Yeah.
You just start to realize once you're here, oh, he's choosing to stay right there. There's like 50 places, like just like all these nice stuff and hills and mountains and beaches and resorts and so I just realized that. I realized that when I was in New York as well, because even though all the boroughs are super busy, bustle and hustle and tussle, the whole entire New York state is chill. The whole rest of the state is chill.
Wow.
The entire state. So it's kind of like where your mind is at, you know?
Yeah. It looks like you really need a boat to be in Catalina. Or you could rent a boat out there, huh?
Nah, you can just go. Bro, it's fixed up now. It's not even like how it used to be. They got all type of activities and hotels and all that.
Hotel, motels, Holiday Inns?
Yeah, they got I think they got a shooting range or something like that. All type of stuff over there, bro. Horses. Remember, it used to be like you can go for free on your birthday? They don't even do that no more, I think. Because like now it's like fixed up. Like now you gotta pay. It's cracking.
I'll go for the beach.
Yeah. That's what made me even think about it. Like when I first came back to LA and was going to the beaches and stuff. Okay, look, let me put it like this. It goes in order. The first thing I thought about that I said was a bad look on an LA tip was the fact that I was going to Santa Monica, Venice, and all of that, and I wasn't going to the actual fly beaches. I'm going to the tourist beaches where it's dirty and everybody there making noise and it's water green and all of that. I'm like, bro, you a resident. You're supposed to be at Malibu. You're supposed to be at Redondo. You're supposed to be at Manhattan. You're supposed to be at the Fly and the quiet stuff in the cut that ain't even got no name. You feel me?
Damn.
So,
yep. Go ahead.
Then I started looking up museums.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. They got a Getty Museum in Malibu by the beach. Oh, beautiful. Oh my God, incredible.
Oh, I've been to the Getty.
Feel me?
Yeah, that's where you take a girl that you actually like. Got her at the Getty and stuff. Trying to look sophisticated, like this artwork looks interesting.
We went up there and shot some videos.
Yeah, that's a good video spot.
We haven't even released them yet, but it was just the point of like, you always want to go to the slums and get the mural of Nipsey and some trash cans and shit. Nigga, let's go get LA, man.
Yeah.
Stop trying to be hard.
Yeah.
LA is not ugly, beat up trash cans. That's a part of it. Every city got that. So I was filming one day, you know how when you start doing the vlogging stuff, I'm like, bro, I don't want to show the trenches. Like I'm forcing this shit.
Yeah. Yo, we got Knowledge Born Allah in the Zoom, but his camera's off. I just want to let him know if he's waiting to pop in, he can pop in anytime.
I see him in the back.
Yeah, I think he's just getting ready or something.
No, I can see him in the back. I don't know why his camera off to the front, because I can see him in the back.
Yeah, that's somebody else's camera.
There you go.
That's
wait a minute. Boom, it was my fault. I had the wrong setting on. There we go. My bad. That was my fault. You were there the whole time. Hey man, your lighting is looking better and better every time I see you. Your lighting is just getting better. It's starting to look way more professional over there.
Yeah, let me get back to the good lighting.
Yeah, can't be on the wind down. And my light looking winded down, okay?
Dude, the wind down's been looking good. That wind down's been looking good. Y'all gotta you gotta have Crip Jesus' birthday on the wind down.
Yes. So we got some birthdays in order. We didn't get a chance to do the show yesterday. Yesterday was first, before I start in my birthday tirade. Peace to God, King Allah. Peace to the
You said it's your birthday too?
No. Come on, Lord. Let me work my little magic right here. Let me do my thing. All right. So peace to the father of the styles, but there's no father to his sound. Okay. DJ Sound Daddy, aka Architect D in the building.
Yeah.
The relief pitcher over here, you understand what I'm saying? The relief pitcher that come in and do his 1-2,000. You understand what I'm saying? A couple days for his God Day. King Allah, aka Crip Jesus. So happy born day to Neru The Fourth Fugee. We were supposed to do a show yesterday. It was her born day yesterday.
Yeah.
Happy born day to 1/4 of the Horsemen. You got that lyricist list. He's in that lyricist lounge somewhere. Can I Bust? You understand what I'm saying? His born day is today. You understand? So,
Can I Bust is December 10th?
Wow.
Today. Tonight.
Wow. December 9th. Perfect.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, Sagittarius season is very thick, man. It's very thick. And, salute to the Sagittarius, man. You understand? So it's definitely a dope joint. Then we got 2 days away from Crip. Jesus, you understand what I'm saying? Catalina. So salute to the Podcraft, the Rocketeers, the Craft Room, and Roger Keris with that submission. That was an epic walk around the universe. You know what I'm saying? He always give us a dope one. One for the Podcraft. He becoming one of my Podcraft favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
that's what's
definitely
up.
Salute. Nero and I are going to do a breakdown on that series, AD, the one we was talking about. Alice in Borderland.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna do that joint, and I'm sure we're gonna slide in Wicked. Wicked will be somewhere in there. So it's a lot of stuff going on. If y'all want to see what's going on and what's going to be happening, check out the movie.
I was thinking about seeing it, and then part of me was like, nah, I don't want to see it. It's not really my vibe. But like, I'm a fan of Ariana Grande as a singer. I think she's got like really good skills because I've heard her and singing other things. And the girl's got a great like vocal cords and everything. She's got skills. But I
All
don't
the
know.
agendas are in the movies, they do.
Yeah, that's
Nobody's
the whole
reading
thing.
books
I ain't
no
trying to
more.
watch no woke
They're
stuff.
listening to books, but they're not reading them. So everything is something like, oh yeah, well, I listen to this book or I listen to that. You're not picking up books and reading anymore. So they have to put their information out there in snapshots and bites because our attention span went from long. You know, you have to tell somebody you do long form content now for them to focus. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus those snapshots, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute. So the songs are acculturated based off of the mind's ability nowadays to be on time release. So they'll tell you like something is a 2-minute read. And you have to decide, do I have 2 minutes to read this or not? They're like, all right, now.
Wow.
So however many characters it is on social media, so those things are attuned. So the movies now, they're making them with the snapshot. Oh, I remember this part or that part, this part, that part, because somebody's going to have it on the internet, right? They're not going to have the whole movie, but they're going to have scenes. So all of those, the best parts of the movie or whatever somebody thinks it is going to be a snapshot. So all of the agenda is going to be missed because everybody's going to hone in on a scene. So you could watch a movie in clips and get the gist of the movie and then hear somebody's analysis of the movie because there are a bunch of channels up there like that now to get the Easter eggs, the backstory, all of the stuff that you missed. People would rather hear it like that. Top 10 things you missed. They'd be like, all right, I'll go watch that. Yeah.
You talking about, I watched Screen Crush. You know about Screen Crush?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that one.
So when you get those segments, they're segmenting information because your consciousness shifted and said, I want it like this.
Yeah.
So that's really it. So if they don't have meaningful scenes, if a trailer is longer than a minute 30, 2 minutes, nobody's gonna watch it unless they really want to see the movie.
Yeah.
It has to be something epic and grabbing that 8 times out of 10 nowadays isn't even in the movie.
Yeah.
They make the trailer just to draw in the interest for you to either stream it, buy it, or go see it. So, yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the show. Like the Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
I'll go to like New Rockstars. You know about New Rockstars?
Yeah.
They actually did a whole thing about the movie you're talking about. Wicked. They do a whole Wicked breakdown. They break down Kendrick Lamar's Squabble Up music video. And they'll give you all the Easter eggs and stuff. Spider-Man 4.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it's content that's repurposed. And, you know, the movie industry and them were kind of shunning that and they were kind of relegating that to a few couple of platforms. But if the masses aren't talking about it, nobody's going to, they're not going to watch it.
Yeah.
And even if they watched it, they went and looked back, now they're going to go back and watch the movie again.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting how the stuff is happening right now. So they're segmenting things. So this is 50 minutes. So this means you have to really be invested on whatever other things they got going on to watch that. Nobody's going to watch that unless they're fans. But look at that. It's like almost 500,000 people watched it.
Yeah,
they pulled them in. They pulled them in some kind of way.
Oh, they're in the algorithm because they're talking about stuff that's already, trending. That's the whole trick. You talk about trending topics, you're gonna get in the algorithm. YouTube's gonna like your videos. They got 4 million.
They're taking them out of your mind and putting them in the movie.
Yeah.
So they're addressing them in the movie because that's the only chance. And then you get like you go like Disney, you get those other backstories, how stuff starts to connect, and people are like, oh, this connected to this. So did you see Loki? Or did you see this? Or did you see that?
You have to see Loki in Marvel. Everybody that's the one show everyone needs to see is Loki. Because it connects so many dots for future shows. You got to know how the multiverse works. I love that.
Yeah, they really bugged out with the multiverse because of all of the out-of-court settlement, negotiation, contract. They had characters and then they lost them. And then there are certain people who can't never do anything other than what they did because they don't own the rights.
Yeah, well, now Ryan Reynolds is shaking things up.
Well, once you secure Blade, right? Because Blade was the one that saved Marvel Comic Universe. So they couldn't do anything else with Blade because there was a battle over the rights. Who owns the character, blah, 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 all of that, right? So once they did that negotiation and whatever they paid, they might have paid some hefty money. Out comes Wesley Snipes. You see what I'm saying? So it looks like, oh, they're doing all of this with the timeline. It's just they have the legal ramifications to be able to show characters that they might have showcased to the world. There was a battle over Spider-Man. There was a battle over so many different characters between, different spaces from a legality standpoint. And once they can't touch it, they can't touch it.
Now,
I'm sure there's something. Go ahead.
Did they connect this, though? Because you've got an old Blade film, but then you've got Ryan Reynolds, who's now Deadpool, and then they're working together as him as Deadpool. Are we supposed to pretend this is not Deadpool?
Yeah, nobody remembers. They don't. Yeah, they're banking on you not remembering. Like this guy was in
crazy,
Blade, right?
though. It's like he was there the whole time.
Yeah, it does. Like I'm telling you, when I was in the movie theater, when I seen that Spider-Man Long Way Home, it was 3 generations in the audience, and everybody was rooting for their Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
That was it, like literally. So when their Spider-Man popped up on the screen, they were like, yeah. And like these guys, right? They're like, that's 3 different guys, right? And they did it. They're like, who's this guy? Like, who? I had to ask my son, like, hey, who's this guy? Who's that guy? That's our Spider-Man. Like, so the age range was, okay, this guy was the Spider-Man that set it off for this guy and then that guy. So it was just like, all right.
But it makes you go back and watch the old Spider-Man if you haven't seen them already. It's like some people.
Wait, hold on. I'm so not in tune.
Yeah.
There's a movie with 3 different Spider-Mans from 3 different time periods at the same time?
Because they were with different production companies. So
No, I'm saying there's a movie like this?
Yes, Marvel brought them all together into one universe and made the concept seem like it was 3 different universes.
Right. Made it nostalgic. It was, I'm sure it was some lengthy court battle because there's always some court battle around Spider-Man. And there's like, all right, we found a way to plus up and make it a great movie with the Doctor Strange thing in the background. You see what I'm saying? So
it was epic.
All I got to do is add Doctor Strange and then some nostalgia.
Yeah.
And they did what what's the guy's name? Willem Dafoe. He popped up in the movie. So it was like Jamie Foxx popped up in the movie. It was like, okay, we can't lose with any of these people, this cast of characters that they were rolling out in that film.
Yeah.
So even with Flash was epic too. Flash was epic because Flash touched on all of the continuity. So you saw all of the Batmans, you saw all of the Supermans, you saw Supergirl, you saw Zod, you saw all of the cast of characters in the background, but then you seen all kind of Flash also.
Yeah.
So it was like putting everybody together in a way.
You also saw
subtly.
You saw a couple different Batmans too. No, you saw three Batmans.
Right.
If you count Clooney.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clooney. You see, like it was so much. But if you didn't know, you wouldn't know. You're like, who's that? You see Nicolas Cage with a damn Superman suit on. You see what I'm saying?
So many people that went over so many people's heads because they would have to have known about the almost Nicolas Cage Superman movie that would have been, which is some not super nerd stuff, but man, you got to kind of know that because people are like, why is Nicolas Cage all of a sudden in a Superman outfit? Like, what?
Right.
But that's why these watching YouTube clips from these other Easter eggs break it all down for you. They've made it almost a must for you to check it out. You know, I just didn't like seeing them lose over and over and over again. When you know what I mean. I don't want to like spoil it, but you know, he kept trying to go back and redo it by going back in time and doing that same thing over and over. I just hated seeing Batman die in like 10 different ways and everyone dying in different. It's like, oh, this is sad because
it was literally in his. It was literally in his head. He was reliving it over and over.
Yeah.
So in his mind.
Say again.
What is this picture? What is this old man Batman? Where have I been? What is going on here?
This is the original Batman. This is Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Why does he look like that? Where's the makeup looking young? Why is What is going on here?
Because he came back. So
there's a Batman movie like the Spider-Man one with a bunch of different Batman.
If you watch Flash.
What the hell is?
See, it's so well done too. They bring back the original Batman. Remember Batman, the very first one with Michael Keaton?
Right.
Okay, so that was the one that we all saw and we grew up with, and there's him young and everything. Okay, so that was one film company that did that. You know, it was Danny Elfman on the soundtrack. It was great. And then the multiverse idea came in, and they Spider-Man were doing that where they would bring in the different versions, because you know how a different Batman was played by, you know, Val Kilmer did a Batman, and then George Clooney played a Batman. So, you know, we all grew up just letting it slide that there's different actors playing our favorite character. You know what I mean? Right. So now they brought it together to where this idea of the multiverse, to where all three or however many Batman there were, they all existed within their own timeline and universe, but they're happening in a different way. So this movie Flash brought back that Batman from that universe, which was, like I said, originally done with the Spider-Man concept. So that's why you'll see the version of Batman played by, what's his name? I forgot his name.
I'm starting to realize why ever since I became an author, my circle has been like, because I don't even be knowing about this type of shit no more. I'd be like, what's even going on? What y'all talking about? I don't be knowing new albums. I don't be knowing new movies.
They're just different worlds.
But I'll tell you this, though. This is the good thing, though.
Go ahead.
Now I'm really like the guy, right? Because now it's like, if I know about your shit, you for sure out. Like, because I don't know about them. Like Kendrick G and X. I listened to that album. Like, all right, for sure. Like, I think he's the only one made it through to the key. Well, of course, Killah Priest, Abraxas. But you know what's crazy? You know how your iPhone does the year wrap up?
Oh yeah.
It was like Killah Priest. You love Killah Priest, don't you? Killah Priest. I said, damn, I mean, I fucking Killah. Damn, no, it was like
same thing.
It was like
they show you like 50 songs and 40 of them was Killah Priest. So I'm like,
Killah Priest. Then with you.
Wow.
I said, I've been rocking some Killah, man. Woo! It said I put in about 4,000 hours of Killah Priest listening to some shit. It said some crazy number. I said, damn.
All right, y'all ready for the next submission? Yeah. We're in the middle of a song promotion segment. Let's go. Next up, we've got an artist named Slick Vic Low featuring Neru The Fourth Fugee from Baltimore. Song is called Alien Moon Alchemy, mastered version. Produced by Dskillz Harris. Okay, it's an MP3. Here we go.
Ayo, the styles, redacted files, mothership hovering over the now. We spit that other shit, microphone thunder fist. Fuck the industry drama, turn whack lyricists to martyrs. Underground like a Gotha, recite mantras. Black king raised by black queens, that's my mother and them. Aunts and grandmama use the pen like swordsmen. Creative, innovative, creative stories untold, unfold. Zim, Sim, Salabim, Akasha, record spin. Murderous mantis, needle drop, classic Atlantis stole. Egyptian gold, vocabulary thick like fat asses on the land. A stripper pose, the spitter of definitive poems. Your squad ain't worth shit. Pangea pages, one verse of what I spit it make the earth shift. Y'all scat like jazz tones, defecated on rappers' faces. Stop hating, y'all weed with no pates to roll. Nobody's elevated. Play your role and shut the fuck up. Ancient aliens with scaly skin, the rap reptoid Mancinians from the bloodline trying to deceive your visuals. They can't rival the original. Melanated hue holders, resist the controllers. Mad villainous money folders. Space-time rhyme excellence. Spit bars with telepathy. Intergalactic refugees. Extraterrestrial alchemy. Divine live mind streams. How you supposed to silence a light beam? Only the gods can challenge me. Sumerians buried in holy wordplay. Aligned with transmissions from the gifted initiated. 33rd, the foundation was indoctrinated in the ancient ways. Preserved in proverbs. Conferred on instrumentals. You heard me. Let the temple clergy say Ashe. Motherfucker.
Yo, I can stop or break the concrete from under your feet. Bite on me, you lose both rows of teeth. Verses written in Japanese, then transcribed from ancient Kemetic deities. If we talking God, MCs gotta mention me. Social media, what's up, sweets, they never mention me. See, there's a misconception going out your way to haters love, and that's the disconnection. While reflecting, I realized that we're the forefathers and mothers of humanity and culture. Every continent we cultivated and fostered. Put on some 432 and pop some shrooms. Now I find myself on Nibiru, glancing at the moon. Nah. Fly me to the moon. Yeah. Fly me to the moon. Fly me to the moon. Fly me to the moon. Yeah. Fly me to the moon. Fly me to the moon. Yeah. Fly me to the moon. Fly me to the moon. Yo. Have you ever seen a gypsy 8 feet or ancient Olmec tombs? Magnetic fields in the waves create monsoons. We in the MF last days like doom. Rumble rappers I chew up, digest, consume. Speak up and talk with your chest, bitch. He was talking slit his neck, now he necklace. Looking broke, bitch, and checklist. This not checkist. Always hit my homie Crispy when I'm in Texas. Ancestral, extraterrestrial, sapiosexual, molest your mind while I'm standing right next to you. Use your pineal gland, that's where the answers lie. Got energy, shoot up your spine with every line. Get aligned, get in line.
Cock back with raw raps, encounter the third kind. Each verse the first contact, and load the snatch bodies. Impact of those who hold shotties. My mind embodies the future almanac and boom bap. MC interdimensionally. One rap will collapse the Illuminati. Still ill spitting, whether freestyle or written. Nice around mics like Scott Pippen. Gripping with definitive action. Don't quote, got the scope with the vision for the clapping. Dope like veins filled with that concealed traction. And my coke so white it looked like the old Michael Jackson. Blasting, one shot empty your intestines. Tag team wrestling, we tapped in. Lesbian sex, get strapped in. My rap pen, a Mac 10. Even with a whole dub, you couldn't see the lines. Connected like the light rail to the west side. Good day, O'Shea Jackson vibes. Moon glide, alien alchemy, open your eyes.
Fly me to the moon. Yeah. Fly me to the moon. Fly me to the moon. Fly me to the moon. Yeah. Fly me to the moon. Fly me to the moon, yeah. Fly me to the moon, yeah. Fly me to the moon.
That's what I'm talking about. That's hip hop right there. I love that. Go ahead. Y'all go ahead. I just love it.
Fly me to the moon. I think I wrote a verse just listening to that shit. That was really whoa. And your boy was just vomiting on the mic. I'm like, just bar after bar, Illuminati, backpack, slap rap, double back, elbow on your head, boom, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I ain't even gonna be a hater. I was gonna spit a verse. I said, hold on. She was so hard. I just said, I got something. My turn. Woo, real hip hop, man. I'm about ready to pull out a spray can and break dance. Let me go get some cardboard. This shit got me excited as hell. That was hard.
Yeah. How'd you like that knowledge?
Neru, man. Okay. We supposed to be giving her like a born day love, and she gave us some born day love. You understand what I'm saying? She's like, nah. I'm celebrating y'all with these bars.
Come
you
on.
Understand? So her and is it Slick Vic Low? I want to get the name right.
Yes, it is Slick Vic Low, yeah.
Yeah. Salute to the guy, man. That was lyrical alchemy at its finest, attuned, and D definitely got the skills on the beat. He created the right environment for lyrical elevation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was soulful, it was jazzy, it had the movement in it to accompany the lyrics that you had to take in, the lyrics that you had to digest. You see what I'm saying? 'Cause you couldn't digest that. You had to live jest it. So like it was like God gested. You see what I'm saying? So that beautiful array of alchemy right there. And then mid-verse, Neru just stunning on us on the next level and started singing Fly Me to the Moon. With all of the stuff that's going on with them saying they faked the moon landing and the film out, Fly Me to the Moon, right?
They did.
So literally, so it's like a double entendre. Like, don't think we ain't peeping the trickery and the deception that's going on out here. I'll just make it sound jazzy. You understand? Like, I'll make it sound jazzy and everybody's dancing and like, all right, why do I keep hearing Fly Me to the Moon? Let me go type it in. Then it's like, oh, damn, like a whole governmental conspiracy on faking the moon landing and all that. Like, so on top of everything, hip hop is like used to be the last epicenter and stronghold to where you can still get information. You see what I'm saying? You could get the party, you can, hear some lyrics you love, but you could also get some information either you knew about or you wanted to know about. You know what I'm saying? And on a day like today with cannabis, like I was saying on the other show, cannabis was one of those guys that'll give you that. You see what I'm saying? So putting them all together in that celestial gear with the lyrical alchemy and the beat. You know what I'm saying? I thought I took a shroom or something. AD, I was like, where did I go? Like, was I on the moon? Like, yeah, so it was elevation. It was elevation on another level with lyrical alchemy, production, and content that had you wanting to go to ancient Samaria, to wherever the spaces they were talking about in regards to the civilization. So from the heavens to the earth, definitely bars. So salute to Slick and Neru the Fourth Fugee. Okay.
Nice. All right. They actually submitted more. So we're going to move on right to them. This artist, Slick Vic Low from Baltimore, with a song called Us, On and On, featuring Life the Oracle, produced by Dskillz Harris, off the new album 1990 Now, DBL Records. I'm going to click on the YouTube version.
Yo, caught the vibe of the beat and it just took me back to the times we had substance, balance in the rap. Nowadays, turn on the radio and get trapped in this rap race. How long you gonna chase the cat? Got my red green now, I'ma fade to black. Life be all up in your visuals, no cataracts. Got this pivotal switch you couldn't counteract, but I keep the focus till I'm laid up and counting racks. The flow, fluid, my pen a fountain, no cap still. Chopper screw it till my style be unmatched, just like my soul be the key to open up the latches, getting ratchet, set the microphone on fire, no matches. Life, the oracle, instruct them, they classless. Call me a titan, they beneath me, classless. When on the track, magic just happens. I honor the craft, ain't gotta rock no mask. And even after all my logic and my theory, I add a motherfucker so you ignorant niggas hear me. And even after all my logic and my theory, I add a motherfucker so you ignorant niggas hear me. And even after all my logic and my theory, I add a motherfucker so you ignorant niggas hear me. And even after all my logic and my theory, I add a motherfucker so you ignorant niggas hear me. We rock on and 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 on. Rock on and 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 on. Rock on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
Rap Andy Kaufman, kill that noise they talking. Rappers should perform they sets from inside a coffin. Enough of them get shot anyway. Self-fulfilling prophecies wrapped inside awful wordplay. Show me a major label and I'll show you a plantation. I want 40 dope bars and a mule. What the fuck is the hesitation? We rhyme medication, organic killing type to preserve life and serve dope words with life. Umbilical mic, roll rhymes with amniotic fluid before I saw the light. That's ill music in Zion. Virgin Mary delivering Christ. Talk about rhyming tight. My time and precise. Visca Pisces, how I write these abilities. Versatility in between the sheets like a hermaphrodite. Sign the line, roll the dice with your soul matrix to fight. War and pain, same game plan. Metatron versus Rain Man. My meta bomb to drop flames and styles in the rhyme. Vivid tinted design behind the frames like Coach Prime. Hall of Fame lines, trust we bust. Leave the mic crust, they can't touch the truth. But that's just us. How about you? You.
And even after all my logic and my theory, I add a motherfucker so you ignorant niggas hear me. And even after all my logic and my theory, I add a motherfucker so you ignorant niggas hear me. And even after all my logic and my theory, I add a motherfucker so you ignorant niggas hear me. And even after all my logic and my theory, I add a motherfucker so you ignorant niggas hear me. We rock on and 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 on. We rock on and 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 on. We rock on and 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 on. We rock.
They say life be life and but yo life be writing. Striking mics like lightning. Tell them how right now.
Thoughts on overload, man, you can get a migraine. It's like a free therapy session, no need for Medicaid.
Metametcha made MCs fade like Boosie deleted out of a movie. Or back behind bars, I rhyme bars, you barely rhyme at all. They intentionally fall with no juice like Bishop off the roof.
True facts, they don't be spitting, but just a flashback, artifact, kept it intact. You couldn't handle that, I kept it lit, hot, known to ignite the switch. They tried to do the same thing, but couldn't make it stick.
Leave mics ripped, we rock to the rhythm. They just lost in the rhythm, can't see the vision. We write the illest prism like a rainbow in the distance. Even Stevie would believe me, songs in the key of life. Good music is the mission.
Yo, it's a mission, it's a mission. I'm grand theft in the business, got the cheat codes, deleting those who wouldn't go the distance. Key in the ignition, ride the road, got me shape shifting. Not rocking ice, but you gon' watch how I glisten, glisten, how I glisten. I'm not rocking ice, but you gon' watch how I glisten.
Yo, that was fire. Y'all already know.
Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead.
That was like some 1995 back and forth super duper boom bap featuring Lauryn Hill on the track. She lived up to that name on that one. That Fourth Fugee. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're right.
On and on and on and on. You know something good when you remember it right away.
Yeah.
On and on and on and on. Man, the melodies. Neru, tap in, man. We need to get a session. I need some of that sauce.
That wasn't Neru.
No?
No.
Yeah, it wasn't.
That was Life the Oracle. So they got some arsenal over there. You understand? They got a serious arsenal over there. Don't sleep, man.
Yeah.
That's something that they doing over there. So shout out to DBL.
I love it.
Slick Vic, man, he got something in the chamber over there. He got a movement. So
that's organic music right there.
That man started off and said, "I'm the rap Andy Kaufman." And Andy Kaufman was known to the world like an anti-comedian. You see what I'm saying? So he was in the entertainment world, but it was slick. You see what I'm saying? Like it was slick. So it was very slick. So it makes sense, you know, Slick Vic. You understand what I'm saying? So lyrically, you know, he slide them in. Because it doesn't sound like, you know, like he beating you in the head with the lyrics. Like it's a slick flow, slick type of delivery, but it's packed. When you unpack it, it's like, oh, okay, lyrically. So it makes sense with the approach. And you know, he got the team. So what's her name? Life the Oracle comes in, and she comes in with the slick vibe. She come in with the slick vibe, but then she come in there lyrically astounding also. And then she switch it up, you know, even after all my logic and my theory. That was one of them iconic Lauryn Hill lines. You know what I'm saying? Miss Hill, one of those iconic lines. So no, if you missed everything, you caught that part. You understand what I'm saying? If you missed everything she said in that verse, like bam. That's what she said at the end. You see what I'm saying? So how many mics do we rip on the daily? So Baltimore is getting busy out there Shout out to what's my man name out there? Shout out to Dirt Platoon, and shout out to my man. What's my man name? It's gonna bug me. Well, I mean, Baltimore rolling thick, man. See what I'm saying? Baltimore is rolling thick, and this was another great opportunity to show something else that's in the chamber, something in the arsenal. So be on the lookout for them. Hip hop ain't dead. It's in Baltimore.
Yeah, shout out, man.
Hip hop ain't
did
dead.
that.
For real. Nice. Great submission. That's what I'm talking about.
Real fire.
Let's keep it going. They submitted another one. Another one. Slick Vic Low featuring Prince Smack and Moonchild.
Ill Conscious. There we go. Shout out to there we go. Ill Conscious. That's his name. Salute to the God.
Ill Conscious.
Ill Conscious.
What's his name? Slick Rick what?
Slick Vic Low featuring Prince Mac and Moonchild with AI visual produced by Dskillz Harris from Baltimore. Microphone Morlocks off the new Slick Vic album 1990 Now, DBL Records. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Hey yo, they say real rap is back. And lyricism has returned.
Hell yeah.
That whack shit. Sick of all these whack ass spitting motherfuckers, these mumbling ass rappers, Dr. Fuchs mother goose ass motherfuckers. Word to the Resin. Yo, shut all that shit the fuck up. Hip hop is returned. Yo, we do it like Amazon, Black God, rap hard, alien, Bayanar, tongue as a pulsar, breathe out a protostar, microphone more like mutant science, gifted metaphysicians who move in silence, word Wiccan, secret alliance, demand your compliance, contact, cranial combat, react with defiance, bars slap like domestic violence, my lyricism is mysticism mixed with quantum physics, deviated paragraphs, the spirit inside a phonograph, third eye conviction, triocular vision, verse is a thirst trap, Omatic verse track, straight out the dungeons of rap, boom bap, mystical ritual, hoodie aesthetic, Malcolm X gene, cosmic genetics, my notebook is a comic book, thoughts telekinetic, yeah, black is black, but also whack is whack, your rap is crap, when bar crack your back like chiroprac, if you had to spit ill on the beat, you cardiac, no heart, your art is a stereotype, literally say less, vex, pitiful post-trap, typical tracks, you don't rep, a stereo with no deck, bomb atomically, expect the deck, we war vets, floor stores, torn cassettes, kick a hole in your speaker, pull a lung and then jet.
This the real shit, not the fake shit. We different, weirdos with the weird flows. The rhymes though, my mind's blown. We different, yeah. They don't take that, take that, take that, take that. Take that, take that, take that, take that.
It was written I'd be an ill magnetic, never mathematician. I study using diction. Brothers brag, bitch, and boast till I bring about their submission. Your mama's favorite tactician. I'm here to humble you, get the W, dump on you and watch you fumble too. I'm never number two. You drop the ball like puberty. I've got immunity to authority. In other words, I practice mutiny. Write out your eulogy and make it brief. I got recipes to make you rest in peace. While I rest at ease, there's no best of me. I'll hook your limbs for the pedigree. Wake up and apologize for any dreamer testing me. Yo, I'm not Jacob, there's no telling niggas I may bury. Mighty Modok ripping from the brain is scary. And then came Skills with the slick ass, raw ass, 1994 ass beat that I just sawed in half.
Real shit, not the fake shit. We different, weirdos with the weird flows. The rhymes though, my mind glows. We different, yeah. Now take that, take that, take that, take that. Take that, take that, take that, take that.
God body, vocal shoddy, microphone karate, we the ill. Illuminati, Anunnaki, text and wordplay made of Yeshua's flesh. The bars never decay. Saint Coltrane, my brain never rests. Creationism and scriptures over beef meets the diviner. Lyrical all-timer, incredible rhyme writers, innovation drivers. Y'all rap like short bus riders. Manifest, ancestral, celestial, quasars in my chest. Sleep is the cousin of death, so I meditate with Buddha's breath. Fuck you mean with them future rhyme schemes. My flow is Phyllis Hyman, Hyman, Elohim. vivid diction. You feel this rhyming in your spleen. Clavicle, sabbatical, slay a lamb on the Sabbath and spit her loud blood at you fake thugs. Melanated, ancient Egyptian goat, animal gold, hands breaking, mic stands. Every fingerprint is a tangible quote. Y'all fake to me, fuck rap, I spit space masonry. The gods all heard me, sacred Mecca clergy, nerd perjury, rhymes earned to be. Pray inside the holy of holies, the voices told me to murder thee. Your words don't deserve to live. I'm an X-Man listening to X-Clan. Got antimantium cartilage, even my softest parts are hard as shit. Broken hieroglyph that opens portals and shit. An atomic bomb shoved in your rectum, I will bomb your shit.
Damn! That's what I'm talking about. This is what I want to hear. This is what I want to hear. This is in the whip. Yo.
Bro, that... Oh, my God. They just killed me. Then the hook resurrected me. Then the second verse killed me again.
That's refreshing. Okay. It's nice to hear this. This is what we needed. This is what the industry needs. This is what music industry needs. This is what hip hop needs. And it's fresh. It's fresh organic, man. This is right off the tree. I love it. Y'all go ahead. Go ahead. Y'all talk about it. You already know.
That was like the Firm meets Fugees meets, I don't know. It's Wu-Tang too. Like it was like everybody. It was like the whole 90s.
It was
in one.
Clean though. It was crisp, clean.
Man, that was perfect, man.
I love it. That's in the whip. I'm literally gonna make sure I'm subscribed. For all those at home, all the links to these artists are going to be in the description box like a few hours after the show. So you'll be able to connect, subscribe, and download their music. Go ahead, Knowledge Born.
I got to seek them out. They got to be on the wind down. We got to do some lyrical breakdown. We got to get the whole crew up in there. We got to do something. So Neru, stop playing, yo. Stop playing. Slick, I know he in the chat. You understand? Like, let's pick one of these Wednesdays. You got some explaining to do. He said, fuck hip hop. I spit space masonry. He said, I'm an X-Man listening to X-Clan. You understand? When you got a healthy livid of hip hop, like, that's it. Like, I'm not saying diet. I'm saying live it. Like, when you got a healthy live it of hip hop and then music just as a whole, he said, Phyllis Hyman's Hyman. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so it's not just relegated to, okay, this is the genre that influenced me. Now you can hear all of the genres from the beat selection to the delivery. So there's so many elements to there. And then the visual to touch this generation. This generation is akin and attuned to what AI is doing right now. So touching all the I's and the ears, crossing all the T's, dotting all the I's, artful presentation to reach generation. So even if they just mesmerized for what they saw on the screen, it's like, all right, the lyrics is seeping into your unconscious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a beautiful blend. So you're not caught up on what they doing and all of that, but it's there. And it's young people. You see what I'm saying? They got young people in mind. Young people in mind doing all kinds of things. So it's so many levels they looking to reach you on. So all of the elements of hip hop is there. And all of the levels of society is there at the same time. So a thing of people coming together. Come on, the boombox. They had the skateboard. They had the DJ. They have all of the elements that are there to where they're far reaching across the globe type of situation. Like I said, hip hop is not dead. It's in Baltimore.
I love also the AI integration because we saw it with Zodiac. Zodiac's mastered it with his videos.
Right.
And now we're seeing it with this type of music right here too from Baltimore. Right. It works, man. I like it because it's the visual atmosphere that works perfectly with the song.
Yeah, he said Malcolm X genetics. And then that guy who did this was really paying, like, whatever he heard lyrically took him to another plateau. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like to be able to capture those things in that element, to be able to come up with some of these things is unreal.
For real. All right. I put the link to that track actually in the chat for y'all because somebody was asking for it. Like they want to hear that again now. So I put the link in the chat, y'all. But it's going to be in the description also. Okay, let's keep it moving. We got a few here. We've got another submission this is from Raja Keris as the MonsterTank. Oh, wait, I played that one already. I just submitted again. Okay. No. Take it back. Different song. That's Killah B. Hold on. Oh, no, it's a different song. Okay, so this one is called Dskillz B from Raja Keris as the MonsterTank for the Tijd, Reizende. I did my best on that. Assassijenen. Assassijenen. I was probably in the song. Here we go. Dskillz B, MP3.
Brown Barron beats en de MonsterTank. Ik doorliep de 36 kamers van Rezin's dodelijke raptechniek. Slaag de vlag en wimpel, rappers zijn te simpel en produceren te zwakke rapmuziek. Ik ben boom bap fanatiek, ik breng de heat. Zoals Hot Nickels, Johnny Blaze de math. Nee, niet zoals Hef, absoluut geen disrespect naar Hef. Love you bro, ik beschouw je als one of the best. Maar besef, de MonsterTank komt als Hell's Wind Staff. Wanneer ik jam, worden rappers def. Mijn rijms zijn volwassen, rappers zijn net pubers zonder lef. Ik kom hard als Ghostface Killer, Riep One the Chef. Ren als ik je tref en als Cappadonna mijn stem verhef. Mijn rijms zijn zo echt, raak je ze aan, dan voel je het relief. Ik heb de stem van een MC en zoals Killah Priest zegt, dat is een must-have. Ik MC ill, zoals Rome Streets, Joey Badass, Lord Fernandez. Dit is een TRA masterclass, waar rock als Cool G rap. Slick Rick, Lords of the Underground en Diggity, Da's effects. Who wants effects? Zo'n Da's effects. Met opgeheven hoofdstappen in de arena als gangsta. Met jaren 90 flashbacks. Erik B en Rakim en natuurlijk number one KRS. New Age rappers staan perplex. De TRA veegt de nederhop schoon. En bezorgen die rappers een minderwaardigheidscomplex. Beter brengen ze een Kleenex dan die fucked up rijms over money, cash of seks. Wij houden ons aan de originele rapcodex. En daarom schoppen wij rappers met de Tera bootlegs. Heavy homemade drums, scherp geschreven tekst. Tijdens het schrijven bedenk ik de next en de next. Het is gewoon eng alsof het hekst. Ik lees nu een boek uit een bibliotheek uit Boekarest. Verkeerd lezen is funest. Eén fout en je boekt een arrest. Van MC's de ultieme toelatingstest. Slaag je, dan behoor je tot de best of the best. Faal je, tja, dan heb je het verpest. Zoals ik zei, ik ben grootgebracht in de bijenkorf van het Wu-Tang Nest. De resonatie van de Killah B klinkt als een orkest. Het bereik is wereldwijd, de angel steekt voorbij je vest. De vloeistof wordt geïnjecteerd en doet de rest. Wij doen Gods werk, de TRA's blast.
Wow. That was cool. That was epic. Feeling that. Even though I don't know the language, it was still feeling the vibe. Do you know what I mean? I can almost kind of understand what you were saying without understanding the words. You know what I mean? At some points. You know what I mean? Just because of his enthusiasm. And he would drop Killah Priest's name. So I was like, okay, I can kind of hear how a phrase would work there. You know what I'm saying? What you think?
It sounded like Terminator signed with Rock Nation. I
feel you.
I'll be back.
Yo, I gotta get my laugh track
the
back
part
up.
is the beat was hard. It sounded like the shit was going hard to me. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Because I've heard it before, but I liked it. Like, I liked it though. It sounded better than the other ones. I swear to God, I was feeling it, but I just don't know what he's saying. It sounded like Terminator to me.
Yeah.
You know, like literally, like if Terminator was to rap. Like if he was like, if in the middle of the movie just stopped running and was like, like it turned into a musical or some shit. Like that's the track right there.
Yo, that would be something.
That's just hard.
Hold on, I actually got something for it right here.
Killah Priest watch this stop speed that Wu-Tang. So yeah. Ice Cube. So Ice Cube, Slick Rick. I'm like
Yo.
I'm not messing with you.
It sounded dope though.
I'm not messing with you. I want you to do that though, because I want to hear it. I want to hear how that shit sounds. Because you pulled it off just now. You pulled it off. But Roger Carries, that's, English is a second language, and it shows you how far hip hop has traveled. Again, like I was talking about music with the other group submission.
Yes.
Music knows no borders. Knows no borders. And Roger sounds like somebody who grew up listening to hip hop, and that's how he learned English. Like a lot of people I know from overseas. Like their English with them speaking isn't so well. And a lot of it is confidence in about what they're saying, but something about hip hop, because it wasn't just Wu-Tang. Like he touched on Wu-Tang, but if you heard a lot of these other influences, he was influenced by hip hop as a whole. So across decades in regard and across coast, you see what I'm saying? So one of those guys who has a profound love for music as a whole, and then hip hop in specific, and then puts his all into it. Like you said, AD with the enthusiasm, you like, all right, I want to hear what you're saying because of how you're saying what you're saying. So that beautiful blend of shouting out and showing love. Like remember he did a whole joint. This is the same guy, he did a whole joint shouting out everybody on the Podcraft. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, people from the chat, people who were guests, all kind of things. Like he didn't miss nobody either. So he has conceptually the ability to be able to say what he want to say. He just says it how he says it. So I think that was a dope trek through 51 years of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Encapsulated in his perspective from an observer's view. So salute to hip hop for reaching across cultural lines, borders, geographical spaces, locations, and all that. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's a Dutch master over there. Salute to the Dutch master.
That's right. In fact, we got a super chat from Slick Vic Low. He says, "Yo, thank y'all so much for playing all the joints. Respect to the Podcraft. Much love. Most Def down to come on the wind down on a Wednesday. Salute. 1990 now. Out now on Bandcamp. Nice.
Definitely. We got, ASAP.
And we're going to have the link to that in the description. But that was great, man. Shout out to Slick Vic Low and the artist that we just played now, Raja Keris. That was cool. And the Sunz of Dragon. So they sent another one. So we had 2 artists send 3 tracks each. Y'all been working. So this next track's also by Raja Keris from the Netherlands Bensko 21, and it's called Tank Tracks. Here we go.
De meeste rappers uit Nederland zeggen mij niets, want ik negeer als iemand in het donker zonder licht op zijn fiets. De MonsterTank rijdt niet omver op Brown Barron beats. Sommigen blijven steken tussen de rust van de tracks. Meer expliciet gaat het niet, zoals ik het breng geen ander doet zoiets. Rappers doen elkaar liever na, maar zo werkt het hier niet bij de TRA. Wij doen iets unieks voor de hardcore rap freaks, gooien we elke week weer wat zieks. niemand geneest. Ze blijven hoesten, door de stof die blijft opwaaien door Terra explosief. Donaties aan detonaties komen inclusief. Ik pen mijn woorden creatief. Ik schrijf mijn rijm als een doodsbrief. Alsjeblieft, hier een aangetekende brief van de BBD High Chief. Ik ben MC Master Kill. Ik zeg Peace Wu-Tang Clan en ik flow zo ill als Jamel Ireef. Ik zet rappers op non-actief. Hun houding is passief. Ik heb zoveel raps in mijn archief. Van rappers is er geen alternatief. Zich te weren tegen Terra offensief. Ik ben schraai en klein, maar breng het fucking massief. Instinctief neem ik het initiatief. Want deze rap shit is mij veel te lief. Ik schrijf mijn rijm zo scherp dat ik die stoppen domme shit van rappers doorklief. De meesten schieten direct terug in oppositie defensief. Hun negativiteit is zo negatief. Alles wat ze doen is niet effectief. Ik breng er niks meer dan verdriet. Alles wat ze doen is te moeilijk voor ze. Zoals het lezen van een hieroglyf. Die een volouder van mij op de tempelwanden verwierf. Door de lessen te negeren van de wijze kunnen rappers niks meer ontcijferen, waardoor hun carrière stierf. De MonsterTank pakte de draad weer op die tijdloos in het universum zwierf. Nu te horen live in de uitzending van Killah Priest. He saved my life with the heavy mental album, cause I was under a demon spell and behaved as a beast. In 98 the album released. It became clear for me as the sunrise when I'm facing east. Listening to his rhymes got shivers down my spine. It was then I realigned with the holy universal connection in body, soul and mind. Stepped away from doing crime, asked for forgiveness, everything I've done wrong. For me it was the dawn of a new lifetime. So thank you Killah Priest for all your rhymes from then till present time. I woke in the primordial code, therefore I press a lot on rewind. Walter Reed most definitely defined heavenly bliss. This was Raja Keris, aka the MonsterTank.
That's dope. The MonsterTank. That was cool. I was feeling it. And he rapped some English at the end too, so I was feeling that also. What y'all think? CJ? Oh, you're muted.
I like it. I'm rocking with it. He put the English in there. I can understand. Killah Priest saved his life at that present time. Pray to the east. You feel what I'm saying? Put chills down his spine. You feel what I'm saying? Made him step away from crime. Now he's living his life divine. See what I'm saying? Like I tell you, it's good if I remember it right away. I don't even care about my own opinion no more. We're looking at this like record exec status. Even some of them whack dudes. If I can remember it right away, hey, it's stuck. You got something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? If it goes off and I don't remember nothing that just happened, it's bad. You know what I'm saying? I remember all of that. The beat, the way the loop, the break beat, what he was talking about, everything he said, the ending, everything. I'm rocking with it.
There it is.
Shout out Terminator 2. You did good on that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Crip. Jesus, he'll be here all night. Roger, I need that joint. I need that joint for the Killamentary. I need that joint for the Killamentary. When you get an old like that, you never know what your art that you create in your mind, you know, from Killah Priest's pineal pen, right? You never know who it's going to reach, where it's going to reach, and how it's going to affect them. You heard a real live testimonial from an avid supporter of the Podcraft, and today is one of those days where you understand why. You understand why. So, what he heard, like many of us, from Killah Priest in 98 on 80th birthday, right? Or around 80th birthday.
That's right. March 10th. March 10th.
This album is released and it set off a shockwave that was heard around the world. And this is one of the people that heard it when it came out around the world. So a living testament and a testimony to something that happened how many years ago now? What year is this? 26 years ago? 26 years ago. And he remembers where he was. And that's not where he is. That's the true transformation of growth. To not be where you were when the time-space continuum goes. So from prime to divine. So from heavy mental to heaven's mental. So salute to Roger Carris, man. I need that. I need that for the Killah entry. Gotta be in there. Got to be. And if he could record a video talking, send that too. Because I need both. And that's for anybody else out there too that's listening. If you want your voice to be heard as a part of this Killah entry that we're releasing in this series, send it in to me at doknowledgeradio@gmail.com. Where it's spelled right here. DOTHA. Okay. doknowledgeradio@gmail. And we will find a way to fit it in to this series. Because your voices are important. You know, it's good to have the people who were there that were around. But like what we did with on the wind down with Gerald Barclay, when he was interviewing those young kids and they knew the Wu-Tang verses, you know, they were there with their parents. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like literally like Wu-Tang is for the children. I saw something with Raekwon and Ghostface and the young kid on stage, and you know, he was rapping the verses. You see what I'm saying? So music is one of those things that not even your subconscious or unconscious can resist. So even if you don't like the song and your unconscious picked it up or your subconscious picked it up, you're going to know the words to the song. You ain't learned the song. It's seeped into your subconscious, unconscious. So whatever the marriage was between Roger Carris and Killah Priest, from a lyrical hip-hop perspective, it changed his life. So we want more stories like that to be able to include. So, you know, he could see for himself as well. Like, this is a project that we're working on for him too, you know, as a present, as a gift for his contributions to hip-hop, and as a man, and as a father, and as a brother. You see what I'm saying? And as a son. So something he could have for his family, for his future generations as well. So, yeah, I'll send them in through doknowledgeradio@gmail, and we will find a way to fit it in this docuseries.
All right.
Back to you, AD.
And we're back. Nice. Let's keep it going. So that was Raja. We are moving on to a new submitter. Or he could be new. Metatron from The End of the World with a song called Kill a Cover Boy. Okay, here we go. I like it. I like the snare. I like the kick. The volume's good. The mix is good for the sample. It leaves a lot of room for that type of drill. You definitely following good formula. I like how it broke down into a little break beat at a good spot. You definitely counted out all the 8s and the 16s. So I can tell you graphed it. Everything is already arranged for an artist to just jump right in, do their whole song. That beat's done. I'm not sure if you're pushing this on BeatStars yet, but it sounds like it's already arranged and ready for an artist to lay down choruses, raps, and even a breakdown. So thumbs up for me. What y'all think?
I think I'm not going to play this game anymore. Right? I understand it's Killah Priest and be positive and be nice and shit. But he put versus US on there. Okay.
Well, that's the thumbnail.
Last time I checked. Yeah, last time I checked, I'm from California. So I'm not going to be biased.
Last time that
I'm going to be honest. Versus US, no. Hot, it was hot. But versus US, nah, nigga, no. That beat compared to the US drill beats, like Young Chop and all that, nah, you got to step it up. You know, I don't know. You know, I'm a little young. I don't know. Shit, I don't know how everybody aged, but I know I'm from that segment of when it transitioned into the drill and all that. I remember all that, Chief Keef and all that. So it has some good energy, but you said verses. I know everybody gonna be nice, but you just put a cover. No, you put Von at that. Dead homie. Oh no, your shit was supposed to be hot. Your shit was supposed to be like chopper. But see, y'all they messing up drill though, because they not even making it where it sound like drill. It's like I'd be like ever since it went to like rest in peace, Pop Smoke with the Fivio and the in the UK and I don't know, it'd be different. It was hot, but versus US, I don't think so.
That's what's up. Knowledge.
As soon as I heard it, I said this is Crip Jesus forte right here. 100%. I was like, Crip Jesus about to go in. I already know. About to go in. So I think we need to have some aficionado type of situation where we do have some sort of verses in that way to see what's what. See what's what.
Okay. Well, they actually submitted 2 tracks. So their second track is right here. It's from Metatron. I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Metatron from Home. It says song is called Love. Okay, here we go.
Show us some love, Crip Jesus.
Metatron with a beat called Love. There's a lot of stuff going on. I could almost see the timeline I can see, okay, he put some samples up there. I can see the break beats breaking down. You're doing it correctly as far as your 8s and your 16s and everything. I probably don't agree with your choice of some of the break beats and the way it was changed snares. It's probably a little, drastic for me at some parts. But I do like when it came back to the original A part. I like that A part one. You went to a B part and went to a C part. But I like that original, the sample you started with. And I guess you ended with, too. That's my take on it. What y'all think?
Yeah, I liked it. Just like I liked the last one. Like I said, the last one I was just saying is versus US. But I like that too, though.
Yeah.
That was hard, though, to keep it real. Like, to me, it just depends on what artist gets on it.
Yeah.
It was, I liked it a lot. Like, it was real hard. I could even hear, like, some singing and rapping on there.
Yeah. Knowledge.
It got placement. It got, like, TV show placement. It got movie placement. It doesn't just have like rhyme value or singing value. It got other play. Like just imagine that instrumental at it. One of those dramatic scenes in the movie where the guy chasing after the bus or the train or whatever for the woman that he loved or whatever it is, or somebody got dumped and their heart broke at the end of the show. And this song is called Love, and cinematically you see a heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? So that ability to play on both polarities. So either you fighting for the one you love or you lost the one. You know what I'm saying? So either way it goes, it has the temperament to have that kind of mood to where it's adaptable in both. And I can hear somebody rhyme on it, like Crip saying, and somebody sing on it. You see what I'm saying? Or just that beat being somewhere placed, having a placement where it's like, damn, it elicits some sort of emotional response. You know what I mean? So it tells a story on its own with the breaks and everything. Like every aspect of it tells a story. So I think it was pretty dope.
That's what's up. All right, we got a couple submissions here from David J. Blazer featuring Rasul. The song is called Eating Everything. Dawn Till Dusk.
Okay.
Bismillah, Rahman, Rahim. I recite rhymes that sounds like the Holy Quran. They'll destroy your team. They call me God, Cypher Divine. God in the flesh, but I don't believe in their scheme. A warrior like Taharka. I feel the euphoria. Look deep inside the Surah. The materia. When I read the Torah, you can see my aura. Smell the euphoria of paradise. When I speak on the mic, you shall receive eternal life. Some believe in Jesus Christ, some believe that they are Christ, but I seek eternal life. The afterlife is like my past life. Trapped in the projects, living the trife life. Ninti Hotep, the God is shine forth the light. A collective consciousness spawns forth from the universal intelligence.
12 monkeys and 11 elephants, 10 titans, 9 leaders all selling it. This didn't have to be 8 balls lit off 7 districts on the 6th cycle of drinking the 5th for you to see all 3 of the two-faced assassins who had no idea I'm the one, like a honey badger through disaster, lashing with my tongue for fun, like Pac-Man when he flashing, stepping on gold coins, eating the ghosts, like attacking that roast, using the laser that I spray with the most, took out the galaxy with the centipedes, so suck my deeds, you're not dope. Get blown coke. I'd rather not blow up your spotlight, throw you a rock. The rocks smoke Goliath before Goliath smoked the rock. So yo, get off my block. Yo, get off my block. I eat everything and shit out. Dayton's wisdom tree. Wow. Mics and walls, the bomb. From dusk to dawn. Dawn to dusk. I'm Elon Musk. Some hippies throwing frisbees at Disney until they bust. Lost half of the value. What are you streaming? Goofy needed nicotine when it was awfully fiending. Usually added more to the mess. Instead of cleaning up or trying his best. Bet Pluto already knew though. A real dog I can fuck with. Overseeing the Utopia. You know we funded Looney Tunes. Heard the word, come sue me dude. Or better yet, let's have a public discussion. In conjunction with production. Saying nothing is something. To interrupt them. A real team player Blazer can fuck with. And fully function. But not dysfunctionally functional. Gas around the flame
Raptors way too combustible. Sustainability overlooked and now you're cooked. They're taking over your facility. I eat everything and shit out Satan's wisdom tree. I eat everything and shit out Satan's wisdom tree.
All right, yo, big improvement on your rhyme flow. You're getting better with your rhymes, and it sounds a lot more digestible, sounds a lot more hip-hop. By comparison to your other submissions, this is a lot better. Rasul sounds great, but you got to get this track mixed and mastered because Rasul was too low. His vocals were too low. They weren't compressed. You could just tell it wasn't mixed and mastered. You know what I'm saying? And then there were some parts where you were a little bit too loud. But this is a good time to check out studioad.pro. Get your track mixed and mastered right now. First song is for free. But yo, get that mixed and mastered, and that'll be a lot easier to listen to because there were some parts where it's like, I think even, what'd she say? Jody Southward said, music seems a bit louder than the rhymes. So yeah, the mix and master is going to make a difference on how well they digest your food. You know what I mean? Because your music. Because it's like, you know, it's like having something without cheese or without the right kind of, oils or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you get what I'm saying. That's my point. What y'all think? Oh, you're muted.
I liked it.
All right.
I liked the beat. I liked the Rasul.
Yeah.
I liked him. You know, he usually kind of throws me off, but he made sense this time. I liked it. You know what I'm saying? It was in there.
Yeah, Rasul got some bars. What you think?
I feel like Rasul motivated him to go harder.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
The Rasul again. Called him the Rasul. He's the Rasul again up in here right now. Yeah, the Falcon Rasul again. Okay? Yeah. I appreciated that collab. I think this is the third time I heard them together. And I like it. It's good to hear Rasul doing this 1-2 like he's supposed to.
Yep.
Yeah. And David J came up with a concept. I'm glad, right? Concept. It was like I'm here at 10 or counting down. So conceptually, it's there. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, I got a subject. I'm gonna stick to it, ish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you ain't gonna contain it all. You know, you're still gonna do what you're gonna do, have some fun with it, do whatever you need to do. But conceptually, every time you pick up that pen to write, and every time you pick up that microphone, there's something being conveyed. Think about what you want to be conveyed, and it'll stay around forever.
Yeah, he's kind of going for that silly vibe. I can see it, kind of like.
I like it. I like
insane clown posse.
Yeah, he does his thing. It's fun. It's lethal at times. You got some lethality up in there. But just thinking about that, whatever your concept is, and do what you need to do with it.
It's like the rapping Riddler. You know what I'm saying? Or some kind of a Batman villain. You know what I mean? It's just like
you've been hanging around me too long. You see that? You said the rapping Riddler. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's got that silly vibe, but
we need the rapping Riddler.
It just does. It reminds me of like when it shows the Joker or something, like in the first Batman films. You know what I mean? And it showed all the scoundrels and everything, and they're all for some reason covered in like glow in the dark paint.
Ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so he's got another one he submitted.
Harley Quinn era.
Yeah, when he burnt the money, he had it shaped like the capstone of the pyramid. He said, "My half was on the bottom," and he burnt it. That was just bugged out. Some people just want to see the world burn. That's what Alfred said.
Yeah.
Dope.
All right, let's go. Next up, he's got another track here called Dream, called Dreams Rule Everything Around Me. Okay.
Give it everything and go pursue your dreams. Just give it everything and go pursue your dreams. Give it everything and go pursue your dreams. Dreams, pursue your dreams. Give it everything and go pursue your dreams. Just give it everything and go pursue your dreams. Give it everything and go pursue your dreams. Life might be riddled, but ever since we was little, up late at night and high on the Skittles, dreaming was normal, things were so simple. Before the stress, before we started to believe less. Hunched over your desk, high anxieties, low on breath. Life doesn't start until your first death. Stop feeding the flesh. Be water, my friend, and make sure that it's fresh. You never know exactly how many days we have left. Calling the work, playing hooky, call your bookie and place your bet. Go all in on yourself, and you know what you're gonna get. You reap what you sow, so let's go. Yo, take a hit and make it a hit like Pete Rose. Dedicated like King David, the life that he chose. And although a no-go for the Hall of Fame, we all know his name. He'll be remembered for his talent and natural game forever. So never say never, however, you better go find it and live your purpose, no longer blinded. We don't deserve it, but can certainly earn it. Just keep fighting. Give it everything and go pursue your dreams. Go pursue your dreams, pursue your dreams. Dreams, dreams, pursue your dreams. Give it everything and go pursue your dreams. Just give it everything and go pursue your dreams.
I have to remind myself that some birds aren't meant to be caged. Their feathers are just too bright.
You already know that dedication, hard work, and perseverance give positive results. Keep fighting, keep fighting. Give it everything and go pursue your dreams. Give it everything and go pursue your dreams. Just give it everything and go pursue your dreams. Dreams, dreams, go pursue your dreams. Give it everything and go pursue your dreams. Just give it everything and go pursue your dreams. Give it everything and go pursue your dreams.
All right, that's a cool track. It's like a feel-good type of vibe. You're definitely experimenting with the different types of tracks. That's good. You're developing fast, man. I gotta see, because your rate of improvements happened pretty quickly in the past couple of months. So you're already putting out some kind of decent type of formats. That was chill. What y'all think? TJ. All right, we'll go on to Knowledge Born.
Yeah, that was one of the joints right there. That was one of them afternoon strolls for the positive message. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and fulfill your dreams.
Yeah.
Life is short. Rest in peace to a supreme poet and writer, Nikki Giovanni. I just heard she made her transition today.
Oh, wow.
So you never know how much time you got left. So use the most of your time. And if you're going to live abundantly. You know what I'm saying? Live abundantly and leave a legacy through your message, through your art, through your work, through your talents, through your gifts, through your skills. So salute to David J. Blazer for the stroll in the park.
Nice. All right. Let's go. We got a few more here. Next up, we've got Aurora Borealis from New York. Track is called The Devil Unleashed, produced by Arab Music. Okay, you might be submitting on someone else's behalf here. Yeah.
Genius.
The sample's a bit loud for my taste. It's a lot of reverb going on. It almost sounds like it's peaking and distorted. I think someone could still make that work as is, but for my taste, it's just a bit loud on the sample. It's kind of overbearing, you know. But I would be able to pit that out if I recorded somebody on it. I would have to drop some of the EQ and the mids of the beat out. But then that would pull out some of the snare, and then you would lose some of the snapback. So, you know, I would pull that sample back in the... But, you know, that's somebody else's submission. That's from Arab Music, so that's not from Aurora Borealis. We really can't give advice on that, but that's just my opinion. What y'all think?
Yeah, I think that's a certain pedigree of MC for that right there. Yeah,
yep.
I've seen somebody say, I think something Prodigy would rap off. I could hear Prodigy on there. Certain type of caliber, you know, like a Planet Asia, somebody like that, where the beat is just like a hint in the background for them to do what they do lyrically. So,
yeah.
Dope submission though. A-Rap Music, be on the lookout.
Yep. Okay, let's keep it going. Next up, we've got a submission from C1 from Long Beach. It's the letter C and the letter 1. Song is called Rugged and Raw. All right. So it's almost done. In my opinion, you just got to work on that kick drum. The bass is just kind of like, it's not there. Like I can see the meter of the beat and the snare is slapping, but there's no kick to match it. You know what I'm saying? It needs punch. It needs more kick. You got to go find it. You have to add another kick or enhance the one you have now, or just change it out for something with more punch. It doesn't have to be a tight punch. It could be an 808 boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. You know what I mean? That's what I would add to that, actually, is more of a 808 thump. You can blend an 808 with like a kick drum. Nothing too harsh, though, because this beat's kind of chilling on a cool vibe, so you don't want anything too industrial. It's got to be having a nice thump to it, you know? Play around with the kicks, man. It's the toughest part, is getting that kick and snare right. Everything else is just mixing out samples. That's all I'm going to say. Hybrid Cypher says 808. Other than that, I like the samples. Everything else is cool. What you think?
Maybe if it's like Long Beach. Long Beach has a diverse kind of rapping style. It could either be dun, 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 or you know, you see what I'm saying? So I guess depending on the MC with that, if they use somebody, you know, in town or somebody out of town, it might be something different. I heard a good foundation. You know, I heard a good foundation for somebody to just go get in that pocket and get in that zone and turn it out and go a little crazy with.
Yeah. All right.
Women kept, man. Something kept to get on that beat.
Yeah.
Somebody, they got a strong voice, you know, one of them strong presence.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's kind of, my bad, AD. It's kind of nostalgic between the times, right? You've been listening to music for a long time, and the purveyors of the West Coast sound, their influence was G-Funk.
Mm.
So from G-Funk to, you know, West Coast G-Funk. So a lot of the G-Funk sound comes through in how they migrated into making rap beats, because there was nobody before them when they started crafting sound. They made the sound. So when you start thinking about a few of those producers, they didn't have anybody before that. They went from R&B to G-Funk to a G-Funk era. You know what I'm saying? So like Warren G, Dr. Dre, Mr. Glove Taylor, a lot of those guys early on with the sound, they were influenced by the music that they heard before. And the East Coast music came so late that it wasn't readily available. You see what I'm saying? And by the time that had some East Coast sound, other than Ice-T, because Ice-T from around the way, there was a gap in between the music. So West Coast got to us late, East Coast music got to them late. So it was a gap in regards to how the sound sounded, and then they had their own sound. So by that time they had developed their own sound, and you know, it is what it is.
That's what's up. All right. Next up, we are back to a featured presentation of none other than Crip Jesus.
Yep.
Yep. Let's go. This track is called Barcelona. I know what he's doing. I get it. You know what he's doing? Remember how he said he's going to Catalina Island?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to go shoot a video for this song. That's what he's doing. He's going to have it all decked. He's probably got girls already there set, ready for the photo shoot, the video shoot.
Yeah.
This song, it just needs the video. I already see the video in my head. I'm like, oh, he needs to be at a beach like Catalina. That's why I knew it. That's why he's going over there. He's not going on vacation. He's going to do a music video. That's what Crip Jesus is doing for this song. And it's going to be fire. This is a hit song. You show this to Khaled, you show this to anybody, any of the hit makers. That's a hit song right there. See, CJ about to hit the mainstream right in front of us, yo. That's crazy.
That's it.
That's mainstream. That's big. Woo. What you think?
Yeah, and I like the double entendre. He did it real slick, you know. Barcelona is city of the plains, or city of, like, they'd be like, oh, that's where you from. You from the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, you from the city. So, you know, LA, like in the city of LA, right? You remember that Roger Troutman in the city of LA with, you know, with Tupac, with the California Love Joint. So, you know, he's using the synthesizer and, you know, and he's shouting out. So the Morse rule from 700 to 1555 in some places, right? 1492 in other places, that was a space right there. So him doing this in like a love ballad kind of way with the muscle on and on the other end is the dual consciousness of that offering, right? So it was a space of coming in with love, but coming in with rule was another kind of situation. So I like the double entendre in regards to the, you know, Barcelona. Like it sounds light, but like you said, it's a hit, and hits hit hard. They don't hit soft, it hit hard, So yeah, I definitely want to see the whole thing kind of put together. And it was great to hear Crip Jesus sort of go out of his comfort zone in the space that we know him from, and many of the people who listen to his music know him from, to show another element, that live a little element right there, and to be able to have a good time. And that's one of those good time songs, like the other joint that he submitted. You know what I'm saying? Like that was one of those get up and move. That's one of those in the club spots. So this is one of the club spots, summertime, college, beach, volleyball. You know what I'm saying? Like all of those. Like it's when you make something that's cross genre, but also cross cultural, but it's still dope.
Yeah.
Epic.
That's true. That's gonna be a banger right there. Man.
And I could see that on one of the shows, one of the movies, whatever. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. He better lock that beat down. I'm sure he already did. Yeah. That is a hit song, yo. He's not. You see how he went away? he knew we were just gonna play it. But yo, that was fire. So shout out CJ. You got a hit song right there. And I hope you have fun shooting that video in Catalina.
That guy popped up like you just listened to it, like, yo, that was dope.
Yep. Okay, so that concludes the song promotion segment. Yo, this was one of the best segments that we've had in a long time. Like, a lot of great submissions, man. This was fire. What a fire episode for music too. And Priest is listening and watching to all of this, y'all. So, yeah, he'll probably speak about it at the wind down or something. But yeah, shout out to Ceaseless One and the super chat. All right. So I'm gonna give you the floor a little bit, man. What'd you think of all that?
I think it was pretty epic. Hip hop is not dead. It's in Baltimore. Okay, it's in Baltimore.
Yeah,
and it's on its way to Catalina Island. And the Dutch masters is out here Dutching with their masters. All right, with a little A-rap music in between. Yeah, the diversity of the submissions tonight shows the diversity that the art form and the latitude that it provides. You can get lyrical, you can be funding, you can experiment, you can do all of the things in this genre, and somebody's going to latch it onto it and take hold of it and repurpose it. So I think that's the goal nowadays. So like I was saying earlier, AD, with the segments, somebody's going to take a clip and that's going to be it. That's the clip. Bam. That's the clip. Bam, bam, bam. So it's accustomed to this opportunity of taking something that's done well and repurposing it.
Yeah. Well, that's what these live shows really are. This is just us doing live recordings, and then we can go back and create actual episodes if we wanted to, or short clips like we've done before. This is just a live studio broadcast.
Yeah, and you do it well as well.
Oh, it's fun. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. This is a fun world, and it's an honor to be here, working with such talent.
Killah Priest brought us all here.
Yeah. But yo, this weekend was a little wild. I had a yesterday was canceled because I had to go visit my folks, and Priest was out on tour. Anniversary, yeah, folks' anniversary. My mom's birthday. She a Sagittarius. She a double Sag.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. So she's got the whole computer set up and everything. I just bought her a nicer screen. The bendy ones.
Beautiful. Yeah.
The curved screens. So just handled that and everything, and then we're all busy doing stuff. Priest just got back from tour. And everything, but I'll let him speak on that. So that was great.
Art Basel last year, AD, is where I met my childhood legend, Timac from The Last Dragon.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And he still owes us a little spot on the Podcraft, so I'll see him someplace else. Bring him to the Podcraft. You should have saw his face, AD. I showed him The Legend of Bruce Zeroid, both parts that Zodiac did.
Okay.
The way his face looked, like the way his face lit up, you know, and he's like having people come around. Hey, look what he did. Like it was crazy. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
To, you know, it was like an ode to somebody we watched, you know, as children, and you know, he didn't age much physically. Like he's still in good shape. He, you know, still, you know, a good dude, warm dude, great guy, and you know, to give that back to him, you know, I went from where I went from just to make it down there, just to be there in the space where all of the art, that's where all the art goes to live. I met the lady who made all of the she drew all of the pictures that was in all of the Dr. York books, the early ones. I met her out there. You know, her name is Joy. Peace and honor to her. And she drew it from her mind. You know, if you look at the pictorial images of anything divine historically over the years, they've been one shade. So before her work, there was like one or two different representations that showed a different hue. So with her, you know, giving some melanin to divine, it was, you know, I thanked her very much for that. So that's the kind of people that you meet out in that place, along with everything else that's going on. So yeah, it was great seeing Ty Mac. It was great, you know, hearing them break down The Last Dragon, you know, and just being in that element. So many different people. Again, so just like music, movies bring all kinds of people out. There were people with, you know, the outfits that they had on in the movies, you know, in The Last Dragon. Somebody bought the Converse. I was like, kiss them. You know what I'm saying? I said to him, I was like, kiss them Converse. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like people came out in droves for that. I was like, all right, so maybe it's gonna be a couple of us up in here. Like, nah, those people came out. Those people came out from everywhere. So cinema brings people together and music brings people together from all over the world. You never know where people are from and how far they travel to see you. So if you do something well, this was done in what, 85, 84, something like that. Whatever it is, it's like 40 years old now. It approaches its 40th year or so. And this is something that'll live forever, you know, something that'll live forever. So I know if Priest was out there mingling around with some of those folks out there, he's inspired creatively on a whole nother level. Yeah, I see the work that he's been doing, you know, with his pen and the projects he's been putting out and all of that. But when you're around art and you're an artiste, right, it takes it to a whole nother level. Like AD, if you put on producer conferences and you see that young, hungry talent, you remember those days. Like, man, like, all right, I'm inspired to do so. You see what I'm saying? Because you're in the element where you don't have to explain. The people come in knowing, right? And if you got something to drop on them that they didn't know and they receive it in a way, it's like, oh yeah, yo, that's exactly what I needed. So that's a profound effect type situation.
That's
so,
the NAM show.
Yeah.
When we had the NAM show, man, that was crazy. People just like the whole convention, all musicians. It's like a giant guitar center.
So yeah, artists being in that modality. So I know he's on fire. I know he's somewhere writing right now. Promise. Because when you come off of that kind of high, it's like, all right, I gotta pimp this pineal pen. Definitely.
Triple JC says it becomes a 12-person word.
That's what it is.
What's he talking about?
I'm sure it's a quotable.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so your art, your artistry, I mean, create it like you want it to live forever. I don't care if people may not gravitate towards it at first. Like I said on the other show, whatever you create, whoever it's intended for, they will find it. They will find it. And they will find you. So whether you're here physically or not, they will find you and you will live that day, and then you will live forever. So create your art in a way that's a testament to the times. If the times are something that you agree with, make the art that coincides with the time. But if you live in the time and you disagree with what's going on and you have something to say, whatever your tool is, utilize that tool to get your voice heard and recorded, so that when the people who need that message find it, again, they find you. So if you in disagreement with what's going on and you say nothing and you do nothing, then it was like you never lived, like you didn't even exist in this time. So the things that the folks said in the scriptures, whatever the inclination was, when they canonized it and put it together, they didn't know how far it was going to reach. Now it's everywhere. So just like music, just like these movies, just like whatever you put out there in the universe, it has a resonance and it will stay around and it will come back around again when it's time to reach the intended people that it was supposed to reach. So make sure that when they receive it, it was something worthwhile. It was something worth the wait.
That's what's up, man.
That was it, AD.
Man, you going in. Shout out to Ceaseless One for the $9.99. All right. Any final words? Y'all got the wind down on Wednesday.
Yes.
What time is that?
8 p.m. Eastern, I believe.
Nice. All right, that's what's up. Crip Jesus is he went somewhere. He's not there.
In Catalina.
Yeah, he's packing his bags right now for that video shoot.
That's it.
But that's what's up. That was a hot track. Great submissions. All right. So we'll leave it at that. And y'all have a great week.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
One, two. Yo, you can hear me? 1, 2, turn me up. I've been a threat since Benetton, Gazelles and Valleys, the icon in graffiti in the Brooklyn alley. Touch hearts of the pharaohs in the Egypt Valley. My engineer can't see me cause the booth is cloudy. Still rowdy even though we in BMs and Audis. Looking like black Saudis and black Denali's. I'm a terrorist attack when I get on the track. If I'm riding shotgun, I need one in my lap. I adapt to any habitat. A BK desert rat. It's war, then we sending back bodies and gats. Put up your white flag, homie, it get worse than Iraq. We know the CIA game was the framers with crack. So each bar's more dope. Heroin in my pen. Got a Marvin back, robbing, head nodding again. Who you shit on to get on top can make it pop in the end. Who's a flop and what's hot? Got you locked in the gym. Tell Jacob I spit jewels, I could drop him a gem. And if you looking for a diamond, I can hook him with 10.
I'm hip hop before Sugar Hill signed the deal. Before Studio 54 popping pills. It was real when Kool Herc worked the wheels of steel. Now we bring the game back into this New York feel. I'm hip hop before Sugar Hill signed the deal. Before Studio 54 popping pills. I'm hip hop
since EPMD, you got to chill.
I'm hip hop
since Beastie Boys license for ill.
I'm Christopher Wallace with street knowledge, apostle of the projects. Sneaker box for the G-Pack stuffed in the G's closet. I'm tenement buildings, cement streets. I'm British Wilkins. I'm scuff marks on your brand new Elise. 5% nation, the guard bodies greeting with peace. I'm raw like Kane, my lyrics are form of solid rock. Spitting hotter than 86 on drug infested blocks. Last photo of Pac before his beamer got shot. I'm the Queens, one man supreme team, triple beam dream. Microphone cream fiend, top 5 dead or alive. I'm so amazing. 2-5 coaster, Nostra, heart of this culture. The game ain't over. I'm the Juice Crew, war reporter, legal life stick you against all laws, not the ordinary shit you used to. I'm C murder before the life sentence, predicate felons, homicide chasing niggas hopping over
I'm
bitches.
hip hop before Sugar Hill signed the deal. Before Studio 54 popping pills. It was real when Kool Herc worked the wheels of steel. Now we bring the game back into this New York feel. I'm hip hop.
So yes, I guess it just the rest
West, your fest. I'm Tribe Quest, I'm ODY West. Stretch, Naughty Jazz, Jeff, Slick Rick. I'm Doug Fresh, I'm deaf, I'm cannabis before he met Wyclef. Original, I don't bite, I don't need nobody to ghost right. Coochie rap, strike the mic. I recite the type of hype that you like. I'm sweet back, I'm uptown Saturday night. I'm Black Caesar, I'm Rudy Ray Moore, Dolomite. I'm an assassin rapping, I'm Grand Wizard Theodore when he invented scratching. I'm Wu-Tang Killer B, epitome of public enemy. Gambling, hustling like smooth and trigger B, bitter B, bum, stickety, diggity, dice. Literally, I'm pun in the middle with little Whitley. Didn't he listen to me? I'm all good, I'm hood, I'm Ice Cube before he turned soft and went Hollywood. I'm poetic from grave diggers, I'm ODB, I'm headquarters, I'm Ted Demi, I'm Paul C. If I ain't better than Big, I'm the closest. I'm Richard Pryor before multiple sclerosis. I'm beef, I'm gold teeth, peace, Mantronics, that's a sonic, symbolic, Bambada, so sonic. I'm Dre the chronic, melodic with logic, Islamic, a poverty, profit, economy, robbery, cock it. I properly drop it. It gotta be honest, the opposite of novelty, rocket. I heard he hand cock it. I'm Onyx, throwing your gun. I'm funky.